wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, called Suck Spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Yeah, what's going on? It is a Friday. That's right. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
It's all good. Made it the weekend. Big day today, too.
Ooh, so big.
Yeah. Getting all ready for, so many things. We've got our hopeful Dolphins appearance with Christian Wilkins going to be happening a little bit later on today, probably towards the tail end of this show, maybe into the after show podcast. Bird, you got on your Miami Dolphins cheerleaders outfit.
Look at this.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and give you a left turkey real quick.
Okay. Yeah, that might push you out.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Got to tune into KVJ TV to see that.
Yeah, that's what that is. That's
We're
the
all
visual.
tricked out.
Yeah.
Are we calling this Dolphins Day?
Should be. Yeah, I think it's a
Yeah.
good thing to celebrate. You know, the Dolphins have been making some great moves in the offseason here, some acquisitions, and everybody's very excited about the Dolphin season this year. I think they could really contend, but I saw today Vegas has them at 8.5 wins, which is not where you want to be, but, hey. So if you believe in the Dolphins, take that money right now.
Someone was asking me, why are you guys doing Dolphins Day? I don't get it.
Yeah, we have to probably have been listening to the After the Show podcast. We do stuff that is just a podcast online afterwards, and we've been talking about this text exchange that we got with somebody claiming to be Christian Wilkins, defensive lineman for the Miami Dolphins.
Big deal.
Yeah, big deal. He's a great guy, a lot of fun. Just a happy-go-lucky dude.
But we could be getting catfished.
Yeah.
We don't know for sure that it's him. He said he's going to be here today in between 9 and 10, so we're very hopeful.
We started very hopeful. I got to say right now, I'm not really expecting much, but
Hey,
Yeah.
the Crazy Horse is catering this party, and so chicken wings will be here.
it's basically what it's all about.
A few things happened to make us kind of lose our spirit. We were so excited, and then I think it was yesterday or the day before, we go, wait a minute, Friday's April Fool's Day.
Uh-oh.
There might be a joke here.
Yeah.
It took us till Thursday to figure it out.
And if you're a good player on the Dolphins, are you really spending that much time texting a morning show?
You really
You shouldn't.
Yeah.
You should be focused on calisthenics and stuff.
In fact, the more time I saw him texting us, I was like, hey, I think you really need to be getting ready for something.
This guy, he's giving us too much access to him. And that's how we think it's a catfish.
Well, this has been a case study in how to not catfish, because it started off pretty good, it had a little bit of interest, but then, a couple of things they did kind of blow the whole thing. Like that whole said, hey, look, it's a selfie of me, and it actually was just a still shot from a video that the real Christian Wilkins had posted up on his Instagram.
we found it.
Yeah.
We found the video online, so
those are the kind of things catfishers got to learn. True catfishers, like, they wouldn't get that sloppy.
You get cute and you get a little lazy. You think we're going to fall for everything.
Yeah.
We got walls. We've been burnt a lot.
we've been catfished, I would say, about a dozen times.
Yeah.
And we know now the telltale signs to look for. And pictures from the celebrities' social media is like,
Fool us once, fool us twice, fool us 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6, but not 7.
We've been fooled at least 7 times.
We
I
won't
think it's
get
more.
fooled again.
I think it's more than 7.
Well, I had to stop it there. It was getting a little
man.
monotonous.
Yeah, whatever. You know what? C'est la vie, as they
Yeah.
say.
Say Levy. It's a fun ride. I mean, I got to know who Christian Wilkinson is. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, Christian Wilkins. Yeah, that's good. We'll go with that.
And we all agree that we could go ahead and really do a deep dive and figure out if it is a true catfish. But we like the excitement.
mystery. Yeah. The excitement, the mystery, just trying to figure out, are we or are we not, without making the slam dunk FaceTime call.
He's teasing us. We're tantalized by it.
We're going to have a party today.
Yeah, chicken wings.
Chicken wings and booze on the After the Show today. That's all I care about.
I'm devastated to find out somebody drank all the beer in our refrigerator. We have no beer right now. I was going to be drinking beer throughout the show, Stone Cold Steve Austin style.
Oh, man.
You got to go to racetrack and get us some beer.
I don't know if he can on a Friday. He is slam dunked.
Damn.
Well,
Suits, you got to go to racetrack and get us some beer.
I think she's going to get us some beer.
Oh, you know what? Joe Ponton's coming up here. Joe Ponton, you got to go to racetrack and get us some beer.
Joe Ponton, KVJ Nation
Legend.
legend. Yeah, we need beer, Ponton.
All right. So Whether or not we're being catfished, whether or not you get catfished today, be aware it is April Fool's Day today, but it's a Friday. We're going to have some fun.
Woohoo!
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you thinking about today, Jay Bird?
Well, I got my Dolphins cheerleader outfit on.
Yeah, you
and
do.
I've got a lot of hair accessories, and I've got a creative and explorative spirit.
Did you say accessories?
Accessories.
Okay.
And I want to get weird and crazy for our Dolphins party day.
Yeah.
We want to celebrate, so I'm asking the witch as a favor. I got a ton of rubber bands. I got combs.
You got your rubbers?
I've got it all.
Okay.
Can you give me some kind of a braided or pigtail?
You need pigtails. If you have a cheerleader outfit on,
yeah.
you need like high pigtails.
High and
A
tight.
high pig.
Now, do you do a 2 piggy or do you do a 4 piggy? Is 4 pigtails too much pig?
I can give you as much pig as you want, baby girl.
But I think big, bold,
Big
to
pig.
celebrate this Friday.
I'll make you look like we made Dennys look like Coolio the other day.
Yeah,
If you want it.
So, do you mind exploring in the next commercial break? You're gonna be my hairstylist
This
today.
is gonna take me 2 commercial breaks. I can see
Then
it.
let's do it. Let's take the 6
Let's
o'clock
do it.
hour to prepare for our Dolphins party.
That's
Joe
right.
Ponton, get here with that beer quick.
We don't have beer, but we do have. What do I see in the distance?
Oh, peanut butter whiskey.
Okay.
Kevin's like, dude,
Oh, boy.
it's 6:10.
It's 6:15, but yeah, it's a little early.
But it's Dolphins party day.
It is.
Come on, what are we
It
doing?
is Dolphins party day.
Celebrate.
Absolutely. All right, what you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Man, I had a chance yesterday to go take Rocco over to the new Loggerhead Marine Life Center.
Yeah, right. It's amazing,
And,
right?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They put millions and millions. They took a lot of cues from Disney. It looks very Disney-esque
yeah.
in how they've put it all together. It is so fun. Me and Rocco were playing this thing. They've got this giant aquarium wall. It's a digital wall with all these fish swimming around
that's
in
cool.
it. And you can create your own fish. You color it, you can write on it, and then you send it to the reef, and it appears on this giant LED wall with all the other fish.
way.
I can make a Kevin fish.
You can make a Kevin fish.
Oh, man, oh, man.
It is so cool. I'll post some video of it, but Turtle Fest is free on Saturday, so grab the family and come on out. It's going to be so much fun, and you're going to love the renovations they've done at Loggerhead.
I love that event. I love turtles, and that's a nice area too. It's very peaceful over there.
It's very peaceful, and my friend's restaurant is right across the street, Aqua Grill.
Okay.
Like, it's just like a perfect block for me. I never want to leave.
I like that friend plug. It's good.
Okay, very cool. Something I got on my mind is what I'm going to be doing this weekend, and a lot of people are going to be going to the Savannah Bananas game
Oh,
tonight.
that's fun.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Where are they?
They are going to be at the ballpark of the Palm Beaches. They got a game tonight at 7 o'clock, which that game is sold out.
Really?
And then they've got a game tomorrow. Yeah, if you don't know about the Savannah Bananas, it's really kind of an interesting story. It was a husband and wife that bought this flailing little franchise in Savannah, and they took a different angle with it, and they said, you know what, we want to have it be family fun, and everything that people complain about with baseball, I want to change it up, and they're basically now like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
I love it.
But they do one standard price for families. And I think it was like $18. You got your parking, your ticket to the game, and then you would get refreshments. Like a hamburger, a drink, something like that.
Oh, those hot dogs over there are so good at the ballpark
Yeah,
in the Palm
because
Beaches.
they had said, a lot of times baseball has priced itself out of the average family being able to go. And so, you could take a whole family of 4 for less than $75.
Nice.
For night at the ballpark. And the whole time the kids are entertained. They don't care. They don't know.
Right.
And so, there's some people that they don't like what the Savannah Bananas do because they're goofy baseball.
Well, here's the thing. Baseball needs to adjust a bit.
Yeah.
You're hurting baseball. You're losing people like me, and you can get me back. I'm not so out there to where you can't bring me back, but you got to make some adjustments.
Well, they have made adjustments, and what they do, in fact, I've seen them on national TV twice this week already. They have one rule that if it is a pop foul what would be a third strike into the stands and a fan catches the ball, then the batter's out.
Okay.
That's pretty dark. If everyone's cool with it, that's an awesome rule.
The video that I saw, the whole stadium went crazy when this guy caught the foul ball. And everybody's like, because they're part of the game and they affect the outcome of the game now.
You're literally catching balls and making outs in the stands.
And then the other video I saw was a batter had 3 balls on him. And when the pitch came in, he did the splits and the ball went over his head and they called it ball 4.
Oh, I love it.
Then when he went down the first baseline, he did a front flip and landed on the bag. I was
Wow.
just like, what is this?
Goofy baseball. I'm into this.
Yeah, so they have some rules. Apparently, they're like no bunts. A batter can attempt to steal first base on a drop pitch by the catcher at any point at the at-bat.
Great.
They have a 2-hour time limit on the game, so they don't play by innings. They play by a time limit because they had found that a lot of baseball games started going almost 4 hours, and people were just saying, man, I'm kind of tapped out of baseball.
So basically, they're doing sports entertainment with baseball.
Yes, that's what it is. I would call it more sports entertainment. Tickets are always $20 is what they charge. There's no reserve seating, so they typically have lines going into the game, so that's going to be interesting.
First come, first serve.
Yeah,
okay,
in a sense. But, I mean, the team has been doing great. Since 2016, they've had 150 consecutive sellouts.
Nice.
You go to their website. We were going up through Savannah one summer, and I looked and every game was sold out. I'm like, wow. So you got to book your tickets way ahead of time.
For a team, that the number you care about is not wins. It's the bottom line of money.
Well, listen to this. They've got tonight's game is sold out. 7,500 people. They're going to have capacity crowd, which is pretty much the most well-attended event since the ballpark of the Palm Beach is open. And this is for a minor league goofy baseball team.
I love it.
Not since COVID testing have there been lines there.
Yes, you're right. Well, listen to this. Comparatively, okay, so they've got a sold-out crowd tonight at Ballpark of the Palm Beach is 7,500. Tomorrow's game, they had to move to a day game because they got bumped by the spring training game. Now that the pros are playing.
Legitimate pro douches.
Yeah, so
we hate you.
the Astros Cardinals got priority for tomorrow night, so they're doing it at noon. But they still sold 5,000 tickets for that. In comparison, the first game of spring training this year at the Ballpark of the Palm Beaches with the Nationals and the Marlins, 2 pro teams, 2,436.
Dang.
So these are a bunch of nobodies on a baseball field that are hitting capacity. Combined 12,500 tickets they're going to be selling for this weekend.
Often a nobody turns into a somebody.
They have.
Yeah.
And here's the other stat I love, too. The Savannah Bananas have 1.3 million followers and more than 14 million views on TikTok. That is 6,000 more followers than the most followed Major League Baseball team.
Yeah, baseball's got some soul searching to do.
I mean, you could say what you want about goofy baseball, but the fans respond. People love it, and they are doing better than any pro team on social media, which grows the fans and the younger fan base. They have a very young fan base, too. It's young families. Who's the kids don't know. I know when I was taking Cannon to Marlins games and he was 4 or 5. Like, there's no way we spent all this money on these nice tickets. He has no idea what's going on.
Well, if you raise Cannon as a banana fan, he's gonna like kind of like the Buckeyes. You kind of emulate what your parents do. They're getting all jacked up about it. You will.
Yeah. So a lot of the players on the Savannah Bananas, they were players that were in the minor leagues or they were high Major League Baseball draft choices. That it may not be going that way. And
They got
saying,
skills.
Yeah, they've got skills. It's kind of like the Harlem Globetrotters. A lot of those guys are dudes that didn't necessarily make the NBA, and so they just work on other skills and they make a show out of it.
Good for them.
Yeah,
I love it.
I thought that was really cool. So they're doing a world tour where they're going around to different cities, trying it out, and obviously doing well in West Palm Beach. So that's just one thing going on this weekend. Well, there's a lot of good stuff going on this weekend. I'm not sure how the weather is going to be. I was telling you about the Savannah Bananas going to be in town. Sold out show tonight at the ballpark at the Palm Beaches, and they got an afternoon thing, but looks like we're going to have some afternoon thunderstorms this weekend. So it's going to be a little bit of rain mixed into your weekend. So I guess it depends upon the timing. So if you're going to do anything, maybe head indoors. Bad Bunny, my goodness. 3, I believe, sold out shows at FTX Arena, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
3,
yeah.
Holy
3 nights.
Moly.
He's
well,
going to be
it's
commanding
almost
that.
Easter, so
That's right, yeah.
it's his season.
But do you want the Bad Bunny for Easter?
I do.
Okay, apparently a lot of people in South Florida do. Other things you got going on this weekend, the Miami Open is happening at Hard Rock Stadium. That's going to be the finals of that. Saka is doing very well.
Yeah.
So she's in it, so she's making a good run at it. Of course, you got spring training baseball. There's a couple of games today. Ballpark at the Palm Beaches is housing a game. Roger Dean Stadium has got it pretty much all weekend long. That's going to be happening. Tomorrow, looking into it, you got John Mayer going to be playing Florida Live Arena.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right? Okay, that's some big stuff.
Anybody going? You guys, the chat room, the people that listen to this program?
I got no plans, no.
Yeah.
Don't plan on going.
I can't go either.
I can't make it.
Okay, well, it's out there if you want to check it out. Wiz Khalifa going to be at 11 in Miami. 50 Cent making an appearance at the Sugar Factory, Aventura. Also, the Florida Derby is going on tomorrow. I think that might be one of the richest races in America, horse races. It's also kind of one of the big lead-ups to the Kentucky Derby. In fact, I think it's kind of it. It's like the last big test before, and so you get an idea if you're going to be betting on the Derby.
Okay.
You take a look at what's going on in the Florida Derby to see what you're going to do in the Kentucky Derby. That's at Gulfstream Park tomorrow.
Yeah, every time I would go and bet at the Palm Beach kennel, I would always do Gulfstream. I'd bet money on all the things that were going on there. I think at one point they had Highlight there maybe too. No?
Not at Gulfstream.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
I was drinking.
Yeah.
I was letting it ride.
They have like Pompano there. Yeah.
Got ya.
So that's where it happens. It's also going to be Miami Beach Pride weekend.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So that's going on this weekend. In fact, they got a kickoff party. It is going to be happening tomorrow at the Kimpton Palomar Rooftop Hotel.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you can check that out. Green Market is going on. There's only, I think, a couple weeks left of the West Palm Beach Green Market, voted again by USA Today, the best green market in the country.
No big deal, just the best.
There's only 3 markets they voted on.
Yeah. They also got a vegan block party at Huizinga Plaza in Fort Lauderdale tomorrow.
Sounds like a rager.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, Kev.
Yeah.
That one made the cut.
Some people might skip it, yeah.
We're having a vegan block party. It's going to be epic.
Raging, man.
We're going to judge everyone that eats meat. It's going to be awesome.
I'm sure there would be some people heckling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, somebody in a steak suit or something.
Somebody goes,
Those
there's
who
a
have that Lady Gaga meat dress.
piece of bacon.
Yeah.
I do have a bacon costume.
Oh, there you go. How funny would that be? Virginia in a bacon costume walking through the vegan fest.
It just feels like it's menacing.
All the vegans I know can really take a joke.
I said no one.
Dania Beach Art and Seafood Festival this weekend at Frost Park, and they're doing a drone show over the fishing village in Pompano Beach.
Ooh.
Have you seen those? It's like all these lighted up drones, and they make all this kind of stuff in the sky.
Disney does it. I love a drone show.
That might be one of the new things.
Is that canceling fireworks, maybe?
Yeah, because, we don't want anything Chinese anymore. So, that's what's going on. So now they're moving away from the fireworks. And
Where do you think the drone is manufactured?
Yeah, right. Oh, it's also from China.
Dang it.
Oh, you Chinese. You're so tricky. They got us again.
They're tricky. We're dumb.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. If you want to see all the weekend events going on, we put them in a convenient list and then put it on our website at kvjshow.com. It's also going to be in the KVJ E-Blast today, and you can link up to it on our KVJ Show Facebook page. Well, you just got to know her, and now she's already quitting. That's what Doja Cat's insisting, at least. What? She says that she's done with music. She is going to do the tour she committed to, opening up for The Weeknd, which starts in early July. And then she'll go through that, and then she keeps saying that after that, she is done with music and her musical career is over.
You just started.
That's what I thought, too. Apparently, she's already had enough. She's going to do something else.
Well, she's following the steps of Adele, Kiss. Who else said they're not going to do music anymore?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's the latest. Believe it or not, Doja Cat, done. Well, apparently kids are now doing something devious in schools. Got the alert from a KVJ Nation sent us an email. He said, have you heard this? Kids are now willing in school. He said, I am a fine arts teacher in an elementary school, so I get to see all 486 students. And all this week, since the Oscars, I've had to hand out 3 different referrals for students who are slapping each other. This never happened before Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the Academy Awards. The fact that Will really hasn't faced any real punishment yet has empowered these kids into feeling that they too can slap without any real repercussions.
Oh.
Will Smith needs to be made aware the effect of his actions on children and apologize and set the record straight on violence. I highly doubt that this is the only place where this is happening.
Did y'all see that new thing that's resurfacing from the early 90s? He did a PSA literally about not slapping people. We have it. Kevin, it's over the top amazing.
Wow.
It's so, you go, really? You can't make this stuff up.
Oh, man.
Oh, there you go. Hey, check this out. Here's the situation. Say you out with your boyfriend, your girlfriend. You know, you're at school, you at a club or something, getting busy. All right, you just having fun. Somebody steps up to you and they tell you they want to rumble. All right, now just stop for a second. Before you lose your head, get all crazy and toss your hands up, just think. The person that uses their head can always defeat the person that's just trying to use their hands. Now remember that, because the more you know.
PSA, it's a more you know.
It's the and then the rainbow.
Oh, it's the rainbow. What's the big one?
Yeah.
The shooting star.
Oh, they are digging deep, finding all kinds of stuff.
Oh my gosh, that's good.
When I saw that, I go, wow.
It is pretty crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dang.
Do you think at any point after he slapped Chris Rock, within 48 hours of the incident, he goes, man, I did that one PSA when I was talking about slapping and not slapping people? Or has he done so much stuff?
So much stuff that he forgets about
He
something
probably
like that.
forgot he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the internet will remind him.
Yeah.
He'll see that today and go, damn.
Well, I know what Fonso was saying is, so far there's been no repercussions, but I guess you'll have to wait for that. Because apparently at the next board meeting on April 18th, the Academy is considering suspension, expulsion, or other sanctions against Will Smith.
Glad the Academy's right on it in April.
Yeah.
Way to attack the problem head on, guys.
Yeah.
You guys couldn't meet before that? It's kind of a big deal.
You guys are waiting after Easter?
Yeah. And now I believe they're saying that Will Smith was never asked to leave
What?
the Oscars. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I didn't realize Whoopi Goldberg's the Academy governor. She says that the Academy bosses were too scared to physically remove Will Smith over fears that he was manic and would have caused an on-camera scene.
I do think he was manic. Something is going on there.
Okay.
You're hitting people 1 minute, then you're crying, and you're like, it's all over the place.
Right.
I've seen manic in my family. I know what it looks like, and that did feel a little manic, like he's going through it.
Okay.
Not that that's an excuse, because it's not.
It's not an excuse to hit somebody, but it is shedding light on maybe what's going on behind the scenes in his personal life, in his brain.
Well, yeah, because I brought up the other day, I go, was he drinking? And someone sent me an email, Bird, it doesn't matter if he was drinking. He was wrong. No, I get that.
We all say he was wrong.
I'm just saying, drinking makes people do crazy things. That was a crazy act.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not excusing it, it's just explaining what the heck happened.
Because
there.
if he was sober and he did that, you're like, okay, something's going on in his brain.
Yeah.
But if he was drinking and he did that, you're like, okay, he fell in the tequila.
And now
Right.
the new thing that's going viral, I don't know if you guys saw the other angle from Jada's perspective.
Yeah,
You
well,
see
she's
her,
laughing
she's
after the slap.
laughing, yeah.
She laughs after the slap. So you can see with the joke, she's not happy, and then after the slap, she's like, ha, 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 ha.
Well,
like, that was funny.
That's weird.
Well, Will
Yeah.
slapped Chris Rock. He's walking back, and then Chris Rock made the joke, oh my gosh, I just got slapped by Will Smith. And she laughs at that part, and then he sits down, and then he does the whole,
Yeah.
the F.
Yeah, it's not wearing well for the Smiths.
No.
It's bizarre.
Yeah, it is. And it's usually something like that. The slap is just it's a different thing than a punch. It's almost like it's got attitude. It's more insulting almost, whereas a punch is, more pain possibly or a harder blow. This is just, it's like, wow.
As a man, if me and Kevin got into it, especially in front of people, if Kevin was to slap me instead of punch me, I'd be more disrespected by the slap.
It is.
I'd
Yeah,
rather
it
take
kind
the
of
punch,
says that. It's
yeah.
kind of like, hey, I am over you, and I'm letting you know. I don't need to fully out hit you. I
Yeah.
could thrash you if I wanted to, but I'm going to just put you on notice.
It's a know your place move.
It is absolutely. So we were asking on the KVJ Show Facebook page, have you been slapped, or have you ever slapped anybody? What was the situation? And yeah, there are usually sometimes weird things that happen. One person was at their hairstylist, and they said, hey, you messed up my hair. And the hairstylist slapped them.
Oh my God.
The stylist slapped the customer?
Yeah, after said, yeah, you kind of jacked up my hair right there.
Wow.
They called the cops. The cops came, and she got busted for cocaine.
Okay.
Might
Yeah.
explain the aggression.
Yeah. She's on the booger sugar, and she just flipped her lid when she got an insult.
She did the most haircuts in a day, but her attitude was a little touchy.
Yeah. Yeah,
She was also doing jumping jacks in between haircuts.
probably, yes. She cut your hair in 10 seconds flat.
I don't know if I want somebody on cocaine.
There you
touching
go.
my
You're
hair.
done. Next. What? Hey, my hair's a little. Next. How does pizza eggs sound to you?
I saw this and I don't know. 'Cause
Okay.
I love pizza and I'm not fond of eggs.
I love eggs on a pizza. The pizza girls made a breakfast pizza one time, and it had sausage and eggs and a white sauce and spinach.
They do that, yeah. My
it was
mom,
so good.
My mom was like maybe in France or somewhere like that, and she got a pizza, and they took a fried egg and put it on top of the pizza.
Give it to me.
Okay.
Red Baron used to do a breakfast pizza. I'm not sure if they still do it. It was
Okay.
it was kind of delicious.
It'd have like scrambled eggs on it or something?
Yeah, and it was kind of gross, but kind of awesome at the
Okay.
same time, if that makes sense.
There's so much cheese too. You put a lot of white cheese, cheddar cheese, a mixture, and I love a breakfast pizza with egg.
Well, here's what they got. They're doing this thing on TikTok. They've got a lot of different recipes on how you could make your pizza eggs. If you're like, what is pizza eggs? I don't get it. Okay, so here's two different ways to do it. The first way is to toss a bunch of toppings in a pan, like pepperoni and onions, along with some butter. Then you add in a few eggs, scrambled up, and then you put cheese on top. The other way is to take a piece of leftover pizza, actual pizza, cut it up into cubes, fry it in a pan, and then pour scrambled egg mix on top of it.
Huh.
Do either one of those sound decent to you, Virginia?
I love eggs, so yeah. I think everything goes with egg.
This ain't my cup of soda, but I can see how it would be somebody's. People love the breakfast pizza. They really do.
Okay, so if you weren't so opposed to the egg,
In my old age, eggs alone. Now, I know I eat things with eggs in it, but when egg is just the sole star, it's kind of...
He's weirded out by the egg.
The egg weirds me
The
out a
egg,
little
yeah.
bit. The more I think about the egg, it gets in my
You
head.
can't think about the egg too much.
Agreed.
You can't think about what the egg is.
I got
Yeah.
thoughts in my dome.
Just enjoy the egg.
I can't shake these thoughts.
yeah. You know, a lot of things that you have in life, they're really awesome and they're really not awesome at the same time, which is kind of weird, actually. How you can kind of have that mix. What is a blessing and a curse? We're asking people on our KVJ Show Facebook page, and there are a couple things that do stand out. A lot of the things that are most precious to you in life, whether it be marriage or kids, man, there's a really strong upside and then, man, a really strong downside
Oh, yeah.
all at the same time. Another thing that Kristen had said was money. Blessing and a curse. Sometimes people get cursed by money. You ever hear about those lottery winners?
Yeah.
Or you even just see some of them trust fund babies that we got here in South Florida, and they turn into a mess, and their family's got so much drama, and you're just like, I mean, honestly, were you ever better off having grandpa make all that money or staying in your middle-aged life or, middle-income life?
Some people can't
you had
handle it.
before? Yeah, right.
They really can't keep it together.
I got one. Buffets, blessing and a curse. In the moment, you go, oh my gosh, I'm going to eat through the pain. I'm going to fight through the pain. I'm going to eat as much as I can.
Oh, okay.
And then the pain does not subside. The rest of the day is very
I thought the downside were
uncomfortable.
going to go with all the gross people hovering and spitting all over the food.
There is that too, because when
Yeah.
when you're hungry, it's not that gross. The more full you get, that the old guy that's hocking up,
The old guy with a walker who farts by the shrimp salad.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
the more full you
The
get,
more you talk about, I'm only seeing the curse.
Yeah. You made us hate buffets again.
Where's our blessing here?
if you're really, really famished, it's a blessing in the beginning.
Okay. Somebody said having a well-paying job you can't stand. A blessing and a curse. You're blessed by the money. You're cursed by the work itself. And somebody said, on the flip side, having a great job that you love that doesn't pay that well. You're cursed by low income. but
Totally.
you kind of love it.
Both of those work.
Another big one that's both a blessing and a curse, fame. Boy, you see that. There's a lot of cool things that happen, but how many times have they told that story in a Hollywood movie where you always see the celebrity that they're their own prisoner?
Well, look at Will Smith.
Yeah.
He's a big time famous guy now.
He's got a lot of cool things, but a lot of fame.
He might be going off the rails.
Not sure he wants to go out anytime soon. I got one.
What?
The ocean. Ooh, it's beautiful, but
Okay.
baby, she can kill you 9,000 different ways.
You're right. Big upside, big downside on that one. I thought this was interesting, too. Somebody said, having a massively successful parent. The blessing is they provide you with nice things. The curse is now this standard has been set that you're trying to live up to. And everybody's like, oh, that's so-and-so's kid. And then they always judge you based on the accomplishments of your parent. I guess, thankfully, I didn't have somebody who was that massively successful, but I could see where that would be a challenge.
Totally.
'Cause you probably are always hearing, like, oh, you're nothing like your dad or you're nothing like your mom. Be like, dang, man, that kind of sucks. Age, Curtis said. Blessing and a curse. Got the wisdom, but the pains.
You got the wisdom, but the wrinkles.
Yeah, the time on the face.
Never thought of this. A blessing and a curse. Michelle said, having too many nail polishes to choose from at the salon.
It's kind of my theory with Cheesecake Factory. I love Cheesecake
Yeah,
Factory. It's a
it's too
blessing
much.
with the options. It's a curse with the options.
Yeah. And then Nicole said, from what I hear, big boobs, blessing and a curse.
I'm going to go blessing.
Okay. And Ron says, of course, a large member. So there you go. Blessing and a curse.
Most guys would just say blessing and a blessing.
Right.
Overrated.
Well, we've got our Tournament of Awesome is going on right now. If you want to talk about great things that are just blessings, you can go on and cast the vote. As we go into championship weekend, we had the Final Four. And yesterday it was tied between laughter and air conditioning.
Wow.
Exactly. And now we got a winner. Laughter pulled away.
Whoa!
And won by 8 votes.
I think we all knew that was going to happen.
Okay.
Laughter.
Laughter should.
Okay, so Laughter is in the championship and winning by 20 votes. Vacation knocked out Sunshine. So in our championship for the March Madness, Everything Awesome bracket, it's Laughter versus Vacation in the finals. Virginia, who do you think the winner is going to be?
I mean, it's got to be laughter.
I'm
voting Laughter.
I'm thinking Laughter's your favorite, Bird.
It's laughter.
You think Laughter's going to take it?
Again, even evil people love to laugh.
Okay. All right. Well, if you want to go vote, all you do is go to kvjshow.com. You can vote on the WRMF app as well.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, if you're like me and Jay Bird, you can't get enough Kardashians. You'll be so happy to hear this. The Kardashians are all sitting down with Robin Roberts for a big ABC special, primetime special, 8 o'clock this coming Wednesday, and ABC released a teaser. I guess Kim talks about her relationship with Pete, which we haven't heard her do a lot of. Chloe talks.
Okay.
Even Courtney talks about Travis Barker.
Oh, my goodness.
Holy
wow.
crud, Kevin, please.
Bird, what?
Kevin, punch me. Make it
Me,
go away.
I'm coming over to your house, Bird. I'm bringing the popcorn, and we'll do each other's hair, and we'll watch it.
I'm down with you doing my hair. And
know
if
you
I have
are.
to watch the Kardashians for that,
That's
guess
the trade-off?
I guess I'll do. I like my hair done.
We know. She's a diva.
Oh,
She
yeah.
likes to look pretty.
Yeah.
And it just gets weirder and weirder when you hear the statements coming from the Oscars and the Academy, and you're like, what the hell was going on? Yesterday, we told you that Will Smith was asked to leave after he hit Chris Rock, that the Oscars came and asked him to leave, and then he wouldn't leave, and he stayed and got his award, and they were too scared to make him leave. Well, now we're hearing from Whoopi Goldberg, who, I didn't even realize this, is the Academy governor. Mm-hmm. She's the governor of the whole
I guess so.
Oscars Academy?
Yeah.
Wow.
Guess so. Yeah, she was talking big stuff there on The View about it.
Is there a clip?
Unfortunately, Virginia, we do not have everyone talking over each other on The View.
I'll just tell you what she had to say. She says the Oscars bosses were too scared to physically remove Will. They thought he was manic and would cause a scene. Even the LAPD was there. They were talking to Chris, and they were like, hey, Chris, look, here's your options. You know, you could press charges. We could walk out there right now. We will arrest him. We will put Will Smith in handcuffs on TV. We do not care. We're the LAPD. And Chris Rock was just like, no, please don't.
Yeah.
Constantly trying to diffuse the situation. And people are like, no, Chris, you need to think about this. And Chris is like, no, I'm not getting Will Smith arrested. I'm not pressing charges. I want this to go away. So that's what we're hearing. The next board meeting they're going to have, the Academy members are all going to get together on the 18th of April. So, like, I don't know, a full 3 weeks away to talk about it.
Right.
And they may suspend, kick out, or give some kind of sanction to Will Smith moving forward.
Okay.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
All righty. Got some birthdays here today. Happy birthday to Amanda from the Crazy Horse.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Crazy
There you go.
Horse.
Yeah.
They're going to be galloping in here with some chicken wings.
Can't wait.
Ooh.
Be the highlight
Dolphins
of the
party.
day. Yeah.
Dolphins Party 2022.
Yeah. Kyle, a.k.a. Killer Kyle. Killer K, Kai, and Kylie Wyoti. Happy 30th birthday.
Kylie Wyoti.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
He's been plugged into KVJ since he's in middle school, now 30. That's your mom,
Aw.
Wiles, and your 4 crazy brothers.
We old?
Yeah.
Now he's 30.
Yeah. Happy 22nd birthday. Shout out to Taylor Lamb. Looking forward to celebrating it. Lenora's tonight. Love Mommy and Daddy.
That's a fun place.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
We love Lenora's.
Also, happy 17th birthday to Joshua Gayton from Mom Ingrid, Dad Harold, brothers Brendan and David, and pets Sasha and Kiwi. Looks like there you go. Let me see. We got here a wish for Mike Callow, turning 83 years old today.
Oh, good for you, Mike.
He's a glue to our family. We love him all so much. From Amy, Tam, Callie, Jay, and Jackson. Nice photo there.
I gotta tell you, that man's got a great beard.
Yeah, he
He's
does.
got a wisdom beard.
He does.
That's an old man in the sea beard.
That is. It's pure.
That is. It's pretty
You
amazing.
could go win the Hemingway contest they have out in Key West every
You're right.
year for Ernest Hemingway's birthday or something. They have like 80 Hemingway lookalikes show up and compete for the title.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Okay.
You get lost in that thing.
Oh, yeah, you can. All right. Also, happy 11th birthday to Steven. That is from Jennifer, who sent that in. Also, Mom, Dad, Sienna, and Pip the Pup. And we got a birthday to Aaron from Maple. And a shout out for Isabella from Mommy Daddy, Uncle Anthony, Chewy Bear, and Sprinkles. And then a sister shout out for the Flirty 30. Welcome to the club from your favorite sister, Paprika, Mom, Henley, and Newt. All right. Want a birthday shout out on the KVJ Show? Just let us know. Send us that email, mail@kvjshow.com. It is time once again for the No Name Movie Game. I've seen Virginia's on a 2-week win streak here. She's catching up. She was behind in the wins, but she's up to 3 now on the year. Bird has got 3, and I'm in the lead with 5.
You gotta watch the witchy ways, Kevin.
I'd like to thank Kahlua for giving me the power to win.
Yeah,
Thank
okay.
you.
Part of the endorsements?
Yes.
You gotta try to get them sponsored.
Yeah. That's what she's doing there.
If I only could put Atoll vodka in my coffee, I would, but it doesn't taste as good. Kahlua goes nice.
Thank you to Stat Girl Whitney for getting us those stats.
So we need to keep stats on how many people are keeping stats on our stats.
I know.
Stat Girl Whitney, is she
Yeah.
new?
She sounds
brand
new to me.
Brand new.
Brand new.
Yeah, brand new. So you're right. We got several now. Tracking the progress here of this game. Okay, we're going to start off with Virginia's partner. It is DJ from New Jersey. Hello, DJ.
KVJ.
Hey, forget about it.
Can we call you DJ New Jersey?
Sure.
All right.
Do whatever you want to do. Go for it.
He's focused. Stop trying to derail my partner.
Yeah. Okay. Virginia's going to be giving you clues to movies. You can't use any of the characters' names, actors' names, or any of the words from the title of the movie. You've got 60 seconds on the clock, and your time begins now.
I'm getting married, and I am not the prince. I'm the sister.
Princess Bride.
Good. They stop their car with their feet. It's a cartoon. They got them dinosaurs. He works at the
Sunshine.
quarry. Good. The opposite of bad.
Good.
And it's another name for dudes. Bros. It's a mafia
girl.
movie. It's a mafia movie.
Goodfellas.
Yes. Pass on that one. It's the end of the world. Oh my gosh, we gotta blow up this thing before it hits Earth. What's the end of the world? It's called what?
Armageddon.
Yes. Pass on that one. She's married to the guy that gives the sermon up on the altar on Sunday. She's the what?
Priest's wife.
Yes, good job. Nose grow when he lied. The nose grew when he lied.
Pinocchio.
Oh, what the buzzer.
Wow.
Oh, the dreaded
Man,
buzzer.
man, yeah.
That's
How
a
about that?
six spot.
DJ.
That's a 6 spot right there.
New Jersey in the house.
DJ New Jersey, bro.
Yeah. Well, Virginia
Preachers
won with
boy.
just 3 last week.
GTL.
Virginia's now unstoppable all of a sudden here. All right, we got Cynthia from Vero Beach. Hello, Cynthia.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, we're going to have to be really on it. We've got to beat 6, okay?
I see that.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
we can do this, though, girl. Come on. Come on. Here we go. All right, let's focus. 60 seconds on the clock in the no-name movie game. Our time begins now. Pass. Okay, it is a math movie. The guy, when you think, what your brain is what? Another word for your brain is, and it's a word that's very flowery and nice. Another word for brain, it's a math movie. Pass. It is the EU is called what? That's abbreviation. It's a continent, and it's they're going around. They're traveling in this continent. Pass. Okay. It is not morning, but what's the other time of day?
Night.
Yes, and they wear the armor. That's what I'm talking about, and it's something that comes out your butt if you're a dog. It waggles. It wiggles.
Night tail.
There you go. Okay. Okay. It is a souped up car that goes fast. You call that what? It's not cold. It's the opposite of cold. It's
Hot.
yeah, and it's a fast car. It is vroom. What do you call it? Pass. Okay. It is
Hot wheels.
Hot rod.
hot rod. Hot rod.
You might still have second place.
Might. That's the bad news. Sorry,
Confidence is
unfortunately,
low.
it's not going to cut it. We got one.
Beautiful Mind and Euro Trip are the other two.
Yeah.
Again.
Okay.
Jay Bird, you want to rub it for good luck?
I'm good right now. You're not going to get me off my track.
Well said.
Okay. You have got quite a task here, Daniel. You got to beat 6 to get the win.
Yeah, we can do it, Jay Bird. Let's get it.
Daniel was
Good morning, y'all.
traveling
How y'all
tonight
doing,
on a
Jay?
plane. Oh, I try to sing. We talk over each other. Our chemistry's awful right
All
now.
right, The View.
Daniel, we got this. The witch is very, very charged up today. Let's knock her down a peg.
All right, we can do it.
Okay. All right. Do we have the fire here to do it?
Get that fire, Bird.
Okay. All right. 60 seconds on the clock with Jaybird and Daniel in the No Name Movie Game. Your time begins now.
I am out in the field. I am. Birds are afraid of me. Quack, leave me alone. Quack. Yes. You do this when a hurricane's coming. You have to go blank blank. You got to be the bomb. That pass. He's a dead guy. We're walking around. He's not dead. We're partying. Dead guy partying.
Oh, Weekend at Bernie's.
You got it. Pass, Denny. Pass. If you are beep 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 in the hospital, then it goes. It's called what? When you
Deadline.
you're close.
Flatline.
But say it though. You're saying it, but not the whole word. You're flatline. It's not the pass. He's wrapped up. He's a monster. He's wrapped up in a tomb.
Mommy?
Yes. Pass, Denny's. H2O. H2O. I'm not a girl. I'm H2O. Do the water boy.
Oh, 3 spot.
3?
Yeah.
Gosh, I worked so hard.
He said flatline. I mean,
know, but
it's
they-
flatliners, but it's,
Well, that'd be called like water buh. It's not water buh. It's water boy.
Yeah, it's about the people that flatline each other.
Yeah.
I get it.
Well, Virginia, very impressive round here with you and DJ. That's going to be good enough for the win here.
DJ
Yeah. All right.
Yo.
Yeah.
killed it, bruh.
Yeah. Congratulations, Virginia. Now got 3 wins in a row. Look out.
We gotta knock her off the broom, brother.
Yeah. Okay.
It's getting too much.
Yeah, I gotta get serious here, man.
Evil wins again.
Blowing it. Yeah. Okay.
Come and get this belt if you think you're woman enough.
I don't think I am. I think you would thrash me. I need my beer. Where's Joe Ponton at?
Joe Ponton!
Am I getting catfish for the beer?
We need beer and chicken wings. Stat.
I feel like almost everybody has some kind of odd claim to fame. Maybe it was just something you did in high school and you're forever famous for this. Sometimes it's not flattering stuff. Maybe sometimes you do something impressive. Is there something that you think maybe you would be known for, Virginia, other than just, being on the KVJ show where you get some recognition there, here and there?
Probably my incredible dance skills.
Okay. You think that's what you're famous for?
I don't know. I used to be able to tie a cherry stem in a knot with my tongue.
That's pretty
It's a
impressive.
fun bar trick.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Bird, you got anything?
Before COVID, I really would bank it all on my nose and my palate.
Oh, yeah.
They've gotten a lot better. I would say we're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a superpower when it came to tasting things, and I had a really, really remarkable
yeah,
palate.
You did, yeah. You were unstoppable.
I could smell I knew I could smell and go, that's Wendy's. That's Burger
Yeah.
King. That's...
COVID rocked you.
It did.
You're like that guy right now. There's a contestant on Top Chef that had COVID and he can't taste anything. So he's like cooking up a storm on the most competitive cooking show in the world.
Oh,
and he
wow.
can't taste anything he's cooking.
He's gotta go on field.
Insane. Oh, my God.
He's got to have other people that he's competing against taste his stuff and tell him if it's good. It's
wow,
crazy.
Really? That is crazy.
I know.
What
that
a curse
COVID.
that is.
That COVID, man, it rocked people.
Did
Your
some weird
wife
stuff.
still can't smell.
Still can't smell. It's, coming up on 2 years, something like that?
Dang.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? So we asked KVJ Nationers on our Facebook page, what are you famous for? Some interesting stories. Darcy said for carrying the Olympic torch in 1996.
Whoa, that's big.
That is kind of big. That's pretty cool. Todd said, I'm famous for making ESPN's top 10 plays for catching a foul ball at Fenway Park.
That's cool.
That is a very cool thing. Jess, I'm still famous for getting married at a hockey game by the KVJ Show.
Aww.
Remember we had her on the Zamboni out there?
Yes.
Zamboni matrimony.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, on the ice there for in between a Panthers game. James said, I'm always wearing a beanie, usually red. Oddly enough, famous for that. And there are sometimes signature people. I remember when I first got to town, every party I went to, there was this dude, same guy. He had a cowboy hat. But he was at every party, every place there was to go. He was just always in the middle of it. I don't know where he's gone now. And I'm like, what is that guy? And somebody told me he's the mayor. I'm like, now mayor is in like, he's like the really mayor, or like what town is he the mayor of? But I remember that guy always was around, and that was his trademark. He would just, it was a peacocking move. And everywhere you went, that dude was around.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that a lot.
It stood out to me because I was like, that guy again? Matthew said he's famous for catching snakes. He's one of those people maybe that goes into the Everglades. You know, you got a couple of those. They're almost starting to separate. You know how competitive eating started to get their stars?
Yeah.
I think since they did that reality show, remember that barefooted crazy dude we talked to that goes
Yep.
running in, and he goes barefoot into the Everglades because he wants to be able to feel the snakes when he steps on them.
With his foot.
With his foot.
Now that dude is a badass.
Yeah, so some of these snake wranglers are starting to get some fame.
Snake cowboy.
I think
Yep.
our sweet Dennys is really famous for weed, especially with
You're right.
when you're high. People really flock to him, and
Yeah.
I've seen it happen. We're at the grocery store, and people will go, "Denny's, hey man, am I high?" And they're working at the store.
He was the most popular guy at St. Patty's Day because of it.
I'm not even. We're at a grocery store, and one of the people go, "Yo, Denny's," am I? And they worked at the store. I go, guys, I don't know if you're allowed to do this.
Yeah, it's crazy. Everybody, people at grocery
Yeah.
stores, malls, his Uber driver.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Got Catherine who said, I'm famous for being able to chug bottles of Cholula. I do it for money. How about that? Could you?
Wow.
What kind of weird?
Chug Cholula?
Yeah.
If anybody could do it, you could do that, Kevin.
You're doing
Yeah, that used to be my party trick at parties in high school. Was, you know, with all those gringos there were not used to anything spicy at all. And so I'd take a hot bottle of salsa and I'd chug the whole thing. Like, no way.
Could you still do it?
Yeah, I think so. Because, then I think it was a paste picante. That's all we could get.
That's nothing.
I know. And I didn't think it was that difficult. In fact, I really don't think it was that impressive. But, it doesn't take a lot to impress in Logan.
Look, if you didn't.
Logan is easily impressed.
Well, they named a day after you. They're
did.
very impressed.
Yeah, they're easily impressed.
If you didn't hear, I'd be pretty impressed.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh my gosh. But I have a Logan heart.
You do. You really. Yeah, your soul belongs in Logan.
One day we'll bring you there.
I'm definitely going to the Bigfoot thing.
Definitely?
I'm going to Logan this
That's
year.
gonna be amazing.
It's
Okay.
happening. Yes.
Wow.
I just have to
You
buy
going to
the-
go with him, Kevin?
Well, I'm waiting to go.
I'll have to see.
I have to
might.
see, but I want to buy the ticket sooner than later.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Okay. It's all set. You stay with my dad.
I mean, I can just buy the ticket, and if Kevin wants to go, you could just fly down there and
jump
meet
in.
me.
Yeah, I can figure something out. Yeah, okay. Bird's going. I got to start getting serious about playing it.
yeah, you do.
Meredith, famous for chugging beer fast. I know there's some people. I remember back in high school, there was one gulp, just and the beer. You're like, no way,
He's
man.
a
It was like it
beast.
was a magic trick. The beer would just disappear down his throat.
Oh, I want to try that. Where's it? Let me grab a beer real quick. We can do a chug.
It's almost here.
Oh, the beer's not here.
Joe Ponton is on 45th Street. He just texted me, tell Bird to simmer the F down. You little thirsty girl. She's so thirsty.
I'm just making jokes. It's Dolphins Day.
You're right.
It's Dolphins Day.
It's Dolphins
Not a
Day.
dolphin in sight.
I got a lot of people that are famous for their cooking. Cindy said my deviled eggs and potato salad.
Ooh, I love
known for
deviled
that.
eggs. Get it, girl.
Kayatani said I cook fry bread. You ever had fry bread?
Fry bread?
Fry bread.
Bread
Yeah.
made of French fries?
No.
You got his attention quick.
I know, I definitely did.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Fry bread. French fry bread would be amazing.
Yeah, it's a flat dough bread. It's fried or deep fried in oil, shortening or lard. It's made with simple ingredients, generally like wheat flour. They put sugar in it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of a dessert type thing.
Ooh, just my game.
Yeah. They can also do like taco-like meals with fry bread.
Ooh, oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Ooh.
Yeah. So there you go. You might want to look into that, Bird.
When is Crazy Horse coming with the food?
They're supposed to be on their way.
Oh, man, it's Dolphins Day party.
Your beer is in the building. I've just been given the update.
And you surprised by this? Anthony said, I'm famous for having had 3 attempts made on my life.
Damn, Anthony.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, you got to tell us.
Is it?
Who tried to kill you and why?
You know what? Funny enough, but kind of a full circle, Joe Ponton, KVJ Nation, who's bringing up the beer as we speak.
Yeah.
He's found 2 separate dead bodies in his life, different times. And then,
I think they're always on the beach, aren't they?
Yeah, because he goes
Yeah.
walking on the beach early in the morning.
well,
Yeah.
one was at a beach, one was at a canal. And then he found what he thought was a human vertebrae the other day. So he called the cops, and he has a picture of the vertebrae. They're testing it to see if it's human.
What is his attraction? Why is he,
Don't know, but he's
wherever
famous.
he's around?
He's famous for finding dead
a
people.
magnet for creepy.
Wow.
That's why he hangs out with you.
But he's dead body hopeful now. He's looking for a 3rd dead body.
It's funny.
Well, when you get 3, then you get like a free gift from the cops.
Well, if you just randomly find dead bodies, that's kind of that's a thing now about you.
Yeah.
That's your, I don't know, your power.
Is it the man or is it the environment? Because he goes to the beach before sunrise.
Keep in mind, though, he found the body when he was a kid at a canal.
All right.
It wasn't like he was going,
I don't want to have an argument with you about Joe Ponton's body count.
Somebody texted in and said, Kevin, you're talking about the mayor. I remember that guy. He was a black guy who always wore that cowboy hat. He had a red Mercedes convertible, and he would always hang out on Sundays at the Canopy Palms Hotel on Singer Island. That's the dude.
Mayor of what?
I don't know. I'm like, who is that guy? They'd be like, that's the mayor. I'm like, mayor of what?
we
I never
all
got
called
the
him the
answer.
mayor, but we don't know of what.
He just, I'm telling you, for circa early 2000, he was at everything, every function, and he stood out. You're like, there's the guy.
There he is.
I'm
It
like,
kind
who
of
is that?
sounds
They're
like he's the mayor of Awesome.
I think he was, and everybody just knew him as the mayor.
Where is he today?
I don't know. I'm actually, because it just, one day I just stopped seeing him.
Mayor, call in.
Yeah. Kind of crazy stuff. Yeah, it is Friday. Hoping that Christian Wilkins from the Dolphin shows up. That is our big April Fool's Day wish. I think it's going to be an April Fool's Day prank, though.
No, he's going to be here.
Yeah, but you never know.
It's a Dolphins party now. Our beer just arrived.
Okay.
Ain't nothing but a Dolphins party.
Okay. Jay Bird's got it.
I got he brought the adult Mountain Dew drinks.
This is interesting. The hard dew, and he brought you the variety pack. So
I think somebody was saying that it's Samuel Adams that has maybe put that out, and it's I guess a cider, maybe not like the standard seltzer kind of thing is how they've done it.
it's 5%, 0 sugar. Keto
That's
Kev.
great. Yeah,
Keto
no,
Kev.
I'd look into that. That's smart.
After the show podcast, you want to get a little weird with each other?
Yeah, I might try one then. Might be a good time to do it.
Want to make some bad decisions today,
Yeah.
Ralston?
Oh, I do every weekend. Trust me. Sunday spent,
Sunday is stressful because you have all that grief anxiety from the things you did on Saturday night.
Another bad showing, Kev. I do thank people for solving the mystery. The guy that I used to see out all the time, the black guy in the cowboy hat, was like at every party and every bar. I'd be going, gosh, he's there. It was like he was cloned.
Well, that's how you knew it was a party.
Yeah,
if
you're
he's
right.
there, you're like, all right,
You
it's
knew
good.
you were in the right spot if you saw. Yeah, somebody texted, his name is Daryl, and I would see him at Safari Club or Club
Safari.
Yeah, and at
boy.
Waterway on Sundays. Remember when Waterway was the place to be on Sundays
Yeah.
for Reggae Day?
You go to Waterway, and then
Yeah.
after you get real relaxed at Waterway, you head to Club Safari.
Yeah, that was the tandem in the day.
Panda said he can't even
Yeah.
count on both hands how many cougars hit on him back in the day at Club Safari.
Oh, everyone's
Yeah.
got a Club Safari story. No,
yeah.
I hosted that thing for like a decade.
I remember, and you
Yeah.
were so bummed out.
Oh yeah, it got tough after about week 10.
My first 4 weeks on the show, I'm like, man, I don't think Kevin likes that Club Safari gig.
It was a strain.
It's a little monotonous.
What was that, midnight? You were out there
Yeah.
until 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, way late.
Could you
Yeah.
imagine doing a gig
No.
till 1?
No, there's no way. And our buddy Dwight, he's always still out in the bars and clubs. He said, yeah, he's still around wearing that
Dwight
hat.
does the Banco Cantina.
He was. I'm not sure if he's still
Oh,
there.
he's not
Did
there.
Dwight text in?
Yeah, he did. Well, he's in the chat room.
Hey, Dwight. We love you. We miss you.
Yeah.
We love Dwight.
Yeah, we do. Somebody else we love is Dennys, but unfortunately, he's just got to do what everybody else has already done.
We hurt the ones we love.
That's it. It's share or shock, where you get strapped up with the shock collar, and then you have to answer a question. And if you choose not to, you got to figure out what's worse: hurting the ones you love or hurting yourself with a shock.
I thought you were going to wear the Dolphins beanie today.
I was putting it on. It's so tight.
Oh,
I mean, it felt like I was.
There goes the Dolphins
stocking.
party.
You know what? I have another. I got a bunch of Dolphins garb. I got some more
Okay,
stuff
good.
in my bag of tricks.
Okay.
I wore my shirt that represents the most. It's blue and orange. It was the only thing I could find. I went to Walmart and they had no blue or orange.
Oh, you don't have a whole bunch of Dolphins gear?
Yeah, it's fun. And it's the two of the oddest colors ever. They don't just have them at the store.
He told me, man, I went to a bunch of stores. Nobody sells teal anymore.
There is a shortage on teal.
There is a shortage on teal.
I went to find teal balloons. No.
Well, that's not a good sign when you're in South Florida and your
I couldn't even
football
find-
franchise is teal.
I couldn't even find Dolphins garb. They didn't even
Yeah.
have it at Walmart.
Teal is
Yeah,
a dying breed.
It is. We need Dolphins need to have a good season so we can find some Dolphins merch in stores now. That'd be nice. Okay, we got some questions here. We got a shot caller all ready to go. All right. So, anybody want to fire off one of the first of the 3 questions here?
Who's got something real?
You go first, Kevin.
Okay. All right. Dennys, you're an easygoing guy, but tell me, who is the hardest person on the show to work with?
It's a tough question because I work with you guys in different capacities.
And you do work with all of us individually.
Yes.
You're the only person on the show that has to do like little side projects with each of us.
It's true. I could only say the bird because we do the most projects together. It's the most likely room for there to be any sort of
Yeah.
hang up or
what makes the
contention.
bird so hard to work with?
I'd say
You're going with me?
She's a diva.
You're picking me out of these 2 people? You're out of your mind.
I'm a dream. Back up, sister.
Yeah, I work at a
Dream.
different capacity with these guys. Probably just because he's got so many ideas. His containment is probably the hardest.
Okay.
Containing all
It's just, just hitting you with a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff, and then
Yeah.
it eventually whittles down to the end product
Yeah,
that
okay.
everybody gets. But I mean, it
Yeah.
starts with a
Starts with
mountain.
a lot.
The
Yeah.
bird's
They
busy.
get a lot.
The bird has so many ideas.
No one asked you. It's not your turn.
Packing in.
Okay, anybody else want to have a question you want to throw at Dennys here? Anybody else?
I'll give him one.
Okay.
All right, Dennys. Rank all of the KVJ show members from least to most attractive.
That's such a weak question.
I got it off the prep. Take it up with Kevin.
Least to most attractive. So least attractive, I'm going to go ahead and throw myself down at the
get
bottom.
outta here.
Okay.
It's a weak question.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it goes attractive to more attractive to more attractive to
Yeah.
more
Yeah,
attractive.
To the
Because all you guys
hottest.
are
Yeah,
good
the last
looking.
name you say is the hottest on the show.
Who's the hottest KVJ Nation?
So, all right, we'll start from the hottest. I'm going to go Virginia,
Okay.
the most
All right,
attractive.
always the lady. That's a smart answer.
I'd say followed by Kevin,
Wow. Okay. The top guy. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's butt kissing. That's great.
then the bird,
Okay.
Yeah. That's okay.
and then I'd say Suits, and then myself at the bottom there.
Okay. all right.
Interesting
You
lineup.
wiggle right through that one. Okay, Bird. You got a tough one here to grill Dennys. One more question and share or shock. He's not been shocked yet. He's answered the first two.
Other than Jen, who is the best person in bed you've ever been with?
Okay,
Oh,
let's
man.
get it.
I have to get shocked.
Or do you?
I don't know. I mean, I can't say Jen, right?
You cannot
Cannot
ask
say
other
Jen.
than
Jen.
Like, they're the
Yeah,
best
you-
lover.
Yeah.
Just who knocked your boots?
Who ranked number two?
Oh, I'm going to get shocked.
It's smart.
I'll take the
sometimes,
shock.
Sometimes it's better to hurt yourself than the one
Yes,
You
yes.
sure you want the shock?
I'll take the shock.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, bring in the pain.
Ah!
He always reaches out for the bird when he's in pain. You notice that?
He grabs his baby.
Yeah, he does. He does. Okay, very nice. All right, three questions is done.
He's a good husband.
I knew there'd be a Jen question there at the end.
Yep, well played.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, there are certainly still a lot of people talking about the slap heard around the world. And if you are curious, I guess Whoopi Goldberg was talking about it a little bit on The View. And she said that nobody ever asked Will Smith to leave the Oscars. We erroneously reported that yesterday because everybody else was saying it. But she said nobody ever asked Will to leave. And the LAPD was ready to arrest him, but the Chris Rock did not want them to.
Yeah. He was just
Very
like,
interesting.
What I'm hearing is they asked him to leave. They didn't tell him to leave. They said, hey, will you leave? And he didn't leave. According to my sources, but, you know.
It's like, nope, I'm having a good time.
Yeah, he's like, I'm favored to win. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, that's what's going to kind of bite him in the butt is not only did he not leave, then he's out, I mean, celebrating, acting like he doesn't give a crap, singing or dancing to his own song.
He was.
Public perception, it doesn't look good for the people who are against him right now.
Right.
It's not a good move.
Yeah, there's several people in a PR firm, big one in Hollywood, and they're saying Will Smith's not going to be permanently canceled, but his brand is forever going to be tarnished.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I kind of think, too, the longer... I mean, what do I know? I'm just a small town kid from Lake Park. I know he did the written statement. I almost think you need a little bit more at this point.
Yeah.
You're just kind of letting it hang out there like a fart.
We were all so sad to hear about the passing of Taylor Hawkins from the Foo Fighters. And now other musicians are coming forward and talking about how just 2 nights before his death, I guess he and Machine Gun Kelly were hanging out. They were doing a music festival together, and the show got canceled because the weather was bad. And so they all went back to the Foo Fighters hotel, and the bands were hanging out, and they were just playing music and sharing stories. And they said Taylor Hawkins was probably at the peak of his career, feeling the best and happiest he ever had. And that was the mood at the hotel when the two bands were together.
Yeah.
Oh, just heartbreaking
The
stuff.
band's been riding high.
So high. And if you're a fan of Game of Thrones, I know you both are, you might be excited to hear about a prequel series that they're going to be coming with on August 21st. House of the Dragon is going to drop, and it will be a Game of Thrones prequel.
Okay.
Are you excited about this, or does it not tickle your fancy because of how it ended?
The problem that I have is I don't trust good Game of Thrones writing to anybody else but the guy who did the books. And so I don't know that this this is based from him writing books. As far
Who's
as I know.
doing it? Who's writing it?
That I don't know the ins and outs of this. So, that's what you saw in the last season when they got to the other guys and it wasn't the book writer that had written it. It became a disaster.
Are you a prequel guy? I'm not a huge fan of prequels.
It gets confusing to me.
It does, and it's kind
Yeah.
of hard sometimes to go back and connect dots and stuff.
Yeah, I blame Star Wars. They started this whole thing.
I did.
Yeah, threw everything off.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Okay. All right. Thank you for these submissions here. There's a lot of disturbed people out there, and I don't know if they actually connect ever with these messages. I'm kind of hoping they don't, because there are people that really probably need to be isolated.
Because you're right. I feel like there's a victim type of.
Some of them need to be in a cell.
Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, this might be one of those people. Thank you for the submissions. Whenever you see these, they put them up all over the place. They used to be just on Craigslist, but now I think they're on some dark thread somewhere.
People always put them on Facebook, too. I see them shared.
The
Yeah.
freakiest ones in New York, L.A., Miami.
Okay.
Your big, deep
Yeah.
cities.
I'm noticing Miami's got several in there. In fact, some of these are from here in South Florida. This one says, I never saw your face, but I saw that ass. That's nice. That's nice. I'll take this one. This is a male. It's got some Texas vibes to it. Seeking a female here. It says, you was dressed as some kind of pink dinosaur getting gas at the raceway near Miami Gardens. You must have been going to a kid's party or something. I have no idea what your face looked like, but that's okay. It didn't matter. I was mesmerized by your amazing butt cheeks.
Ooh.
They were shaped perfectly, like two cantaloupes fighting for air. I was with a woman a long time ago who had the exact same kind of booty structure, and I loved it. To say I've been obsessed with thinking about your talents would be an understatement. If you happen to see this, please send me a message. I'm not violent, I'm not creepy, so please don't resist what is sure to be an amazing time together.
Okay, you're a woman, Virginia. If a dude
Barely, but yes.
If a dude says, I swear I'm not creepy, I swear I'm not violent, is that a red flag?
That means I swear I'm creepy and violent.
That's instantly you're like, oh my gosh, he's creepy and violent.
To levels you could never imagine.
I don't think you're supposed to say, I swear I'm not creepy, I'm not violent.
Yeah. Pretty amazing. I got one here that has you written all over, Virginia. I believe this is a Hispanic male seeking a female. It says, you puked and left.
Oh, I get the good one. Okay.
Yeah, you get the classy one here.
All right. We had sex on St. Patty's Day, and when I woke up, you were gone. You stole my wallet and you puked on my bed. I went to the police and they have been zero help.
Oh, no.
Now,
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm turning to Craigslist to find you, my prize.
Okay.
There is something sentimental to me in my wallet, and if I don't get it back, it will mean terrible things for you.
Oh, no.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Sounds like a threat.
I'm going to hunt you down.
What? Oh, no.
And when I do,
Yeah?
Zeus himself won't be able to save you.
Zeus.
Wait, what does Zeus have to do with this?
I don't
Don't
know.
break character.
Sorry.
You're doing great.
Apparently
Do
his
not
gods
break
are
that
Greek.
fourth wall.
You effed with the wrong dude.
Okay.
I know your first name is Amanda, and you live in Cooper City.
Oh, no. Okay.
Give me back my wallet, Amanda, or feel the wrath. It's 100% coming your way.
Oh, my
If
goodness.
you're an Amanda that lives in Cooper City, you're like, come on, man, really? Why you gotta read this on the air?
Well, don't take the wallet.
I don't know this officially, but I think she's okay because I think there's 10,000 Amandas in Cooper City. Yeah, there's a lot of Amandas there in Cooper City. Just a thought. And I got one more here and some misconnections today. We can take this one, Bird. This is a male seeking a male. Looks like here. And they want to know who is down for a spank sesh. S-E-S-H. Guess that's session.
I just got some new paddles.
Ooh.
Who's down for a spank sesh? Me. I'd love to try these out on some young, brave men. I've got no shortage of kink toys. Let the spank prince pamper spank your tushy.
Pamper spank.
What?
I'm in Fort Lauderdale all weekend long. I'll be broadcasting with my webcam, so be prepared to be filmed. Don't worry, silly boys. I have plenty of GIMP masks to hide your identity if you're worried about that. You can message the Spank Prince anytime within the next 24 hours. to reserve your spot.
Oh my gosh! I'm sure the Spank Prince books up fast.
I mean,
The Spank Prince.
does the Spank Prince really have people submitting?
I
Yeah,
mean, he's gonna
yeah.
pamper spank your tushy.
Yeah.
What is a pamper spank?
Come here, let me show you.
Bring it
yeah.
on. Oh, I got my tushy ready to go.
Oh
This cheerleading
yeah.
outfit.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, if you're looking for something to do this weekend, you got some options out there. Concert-wise, Bad Bunny taking over FTX Arena for the next 3 nights. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And you said they're all sold out?
I think they are, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's arguably the largest artist in the world. In El Mundo
yeah.
right now.
I mean, who else
Ahora,
can
Virginia.
do 3 back-to-back sold out and then go city to city and keep duplicating that?
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously going to hit harder in South Florida, but if they've got a Hispanic population, he's going to be selling it out for multiple nights. On Saturday, John Mayer's going to be playing the Florida Live Arena. You can go check him out.
Which one is that? Florida
That
Live?
is where the Panthers play.
Okay.
I hope he does some stuff on his new album, New Light, all that.
He's got good stuff. I'm sure
Carry
he
Me
will.
Away is a great
Yeah.
song.
He has a great new album.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's solid.
Yeah, he should be putting it out there. You've also got Jammin' in the Park, Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh.
Okay.
Yeah, right?
Lottie Dottie, we likes to party.
We don't cause trouble. We don't bother nobody.
Going to be in Lauderhill on Saturday. Also, you got the 561 Music Fest with Spread the Dub at Matthews Brewing on Saturday. If you want some tunes there.
That's fun.
Yeah, it should be a really good time. I think it's $10 to get in, but the music's going to be good and the beer is always fantastic. Other big things going on this weekend in South Florida, sports-wise. Spring training is pretty much wrapping up here, so if you want to get out to the ballpark, I'm hoping to get out Saturday, barring the weather. We'll see. Savannah Bananas are in town. They're a minor league team that does a lot of goofy stuff. In fact, the Savannah Bananas guy, he dresses in a yellow tuxedo and hat, kind of like the dude in the Curious George books.
Okay, yeah.
And he was running across the street, I think, to get here to our station, and somebody saw him like going, okay, this has got to be KVJ, right? He's not affiliated with us. They thought it was maybe a weird Wednesday thing.
I'm tickled pink with the compliment.
People
Yeah.
see bizarre stuff and they instantly think
Gotta be us.
KVJ.
Yeah, that's not us. He's running the streets apparently.
Okay.
All crazy.
You know
this morning,
what?
so.
I'm gonna be crazy enough to run them streets with him.
You should chase him
Yeah,
in your Dolphin
you should.
outfit.
Yes. Two nut. They'd be like, what's going on with these two?
You don't win till you tackle him.
Oh, well, I mean, we don't do violence here.
Yeah. Ain't no Will Smith. Also, Miami Open is going on this weekend at Hard Rock Stadium. It's the final weekend for that. You can check out. Also, you've got the Florida Derby. That is a big horse race, Gulfstream Park, biggest one of the year. So if you want to get out there and check that out. Also, only a couple weeks left of polo, too. Don't forget about that. The International Polo Club in Wellington on Sunday. Might want to get there. The Green Market's only got a couple weekends left as well on the West Palm Beach waterfront.
And don't forget, I'm going to be out at Turtle Fest tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's free at the Loggerhead Marine Life Center.
Yeah.
Right there in Juno Beach. The fun, I'll be there starting at 10 a.m.
It'll bring you out of your shell.
Yeah. All right, so some good stuff. If you want to see everything else going on in South Florida, you can get our list at kvjshow.com. It's also on our e-blast. If you go to our email website or our website, just put in your email and then we'll send it to you in your inbox every single Friday so you have to think about it. It's also posted up on our Facebook page.
He's producer Dennys, and he knows when you're high. He's producer Dennys, and he's one hell of a guy.
Look, he put on the beanie.
Yeah.
It's very tight.
Yeah.
Very hot.
It's a youth small.
I got it off the internet. It's tighter on the dome.
I'm really getting some Cheech Marin vibes here.
Yes, it kind of feels like that style of beanie. The really tight and then it sticks
kind of
up
the
in
one
back.
You think this guy's holding?
Oh my gosh. Was it Up in Smoke? Is that
yeah.
That's a
Dave's
classic.
not here, man.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's see how we do here. Producer Dennys knows when you're high. Got a couple people here trying to fool Dennys today with whether they are high or not. Can they do it? We're going to start off here with Christy in Fort Pierce.
He's having a great 2022 season.
Yeah, he is. What, one miss, I believe. That's
Yeah.
it. I mean, we've gone through.
He's averaging a loss per season. That's it.
He's a legend.
Yeah, spring, summer, fall, all those things. Just one per.
Yeah, I mean, at this rate, he'll have 4 misses by the end of the year.
And I don't think he's going to miss any more.
Okay. All right. Hello, Christy.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay. All right. She's fired up here.
I love the
Friday.
energy.
Yes.
Okay. Dennys is going to throw a couple questions at you, try to get a vibe as to whether or not you are high or not. What you got for today, Dennys?
All right. If you were put in a stockade, what would be the 2 worst vegetables and fruits to be hit with?
Oh.
The worst?
Yes.
A watermelon
Oh,
That was my
yeah.
pick.
that's a big one.
That was my pick.
That's going to hurt.
and a vegetable. Oh, an eggplant.
Yeah.
I kind of want to. I think pineapple. You might poke your eye out, kid. You
That'd
throw
be a
a
tough
pineapple
one.
off my
Good
dome.
one.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
Might get blood.
They're pretty pokey.
They're
Yeah.
pokey.
They are.
If somebody threw a pineapple at you and you're in a stockade, you got hit in the face, it'd be so
Terrible.
painful.
Oh, man.
I feel like if Virginia threw a zucchini off my face, I could deal with that.
I can be at your house by noon
All right, okay. The camera
with
person.
a zucchini.
You know what? I got a tripod. We're good.
All right, what else you got here, Dennys?
If you were timed, how long would it take you to herd sheep into a corral?
Do I have to do it with my hands, like with my body, or do I have something to help me?
No, it's just you out there herding sheep.
Wow.
There's no bad answers.
Okay. Believe I heard an answer. Did you say 5 minutes?
5 hours?
5
Yeah.
hours.
hours.
It'd be a whole
5
day
Five
for
hours.
me.
Okay.
Every time you got one, they'd the other one.
Yeah.
I feel like
that'd
it'd
be
be
tough.
Man,
fun.
I tried to catch one cow once, and that took me all day, so I can imagine sheep.
Yeah. A lot of love and appreciation for our cowboys out there, right? Okay.
I feel like herding would be fun, and I feel like I'd be good at it.
You're good at hurting people.
Yeah. Hurting.
Herd.
Hurting,
with
yes.
a T. Yes.
Herd people,
Yeah.
herd people.
Yeah.
Hurt people. I'm hurt now.
All right, one more, Dennys.
What's the lamest way you've ever pulled a muscle?
Ooh. Just maybe running, but it's not really lame.
Yeah.
Running's kind of lame.
Remember when Bird was stretching in front of those Dolphins cheerleaders?
Yeah.
Was that lame? That was
At
kind
Huizinga
of
Park?
awesome. That was
Well,
kind of epic.
He got up. He's kind of like showing off a little bit for the Dolphins cheerleaders, and he gets up limping.
From stretching.
There were
Yeah.
so many Dolphins there, Dolphin cheerleaders there. We had a camera going, and I
You
pulled
went
my
all out,
hamstring
yeah.
to the point where I couldn't drive for 6
You
months.
went too big.
I did.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It went hard.
She's a showman.
Yeah, she is.
I was trying to reach a remote once with my leg while I was laying on the couch lazily, and I pulled a groin muscle that lasted
no way.
3 months. Yes.
I couldn't reach a pizza combo. You know, the little pizza.
Yeah.
I couldn't reach it. And as I'm
Yeah.
trying to reach it, it was on the table. I threw out my shoulder.
That's tough.
That's out of shape.
All right, what do you think about Christy here? Is she high or not, Dennys?
I'm getting little high vibes from Christy here. She's definitely fun.
Okay.
She's just getting party mode.
High vibes he's getting. Okay, so Christy, is that your final answer, Dennys? Or you want to ball it over a little bit more?
I mean, she sounds partyish. It could be getting hyped for the Friday. I'm feeling slight high vibes from her.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go with my original guess. I think I'm gonna go with high.
Christy, are you high or not?
Absolutely.
Again.
Oh,
What a
gosh.
fun spirit you have.
Yeah.
She was keeping it together.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah, I'd have whiffed on that one.
I bet you're fun playing bowling. I bet you bowl and it's fun with you.
Bowling. I mean, bowling's
Yeah,
fun.
that really connected.
Hung in the air like a fart.
Boy, what a strike.
Yeah.
What a gutter ball.
Very nice. All right, Christy, thanks for playing along.
Thank you.
All right, there you go.
Oh, she got that giggle.
Yeah, she's
Oh, yeah.
adorable.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Giggling away. All right, we got Jesse on here from Fort Lauderdale. Hello, Jesse.
Hey, KVJ, how's it going?
Hey, Jesse.
How you doing?
Understated.
Yeah.
We see
Okay.
what you're doing.
All right, a little calm. A little calm there. Okay.
It's Friday. I'm nice and relaxed. You can't have ask for anything better.
I agree.
Yes.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
I agree.
Can't ask for
I'll
any
have
better.
what he's having.
Okay. All right, Dennys, you got any questions here for Jesse?
All right, Jesse. Do you think you could jump over a penguin?
Ooh. Some of them are about 3 feet.
Oh, I mean, penguins can't jump, so I mean, and they're pretty short, so I think I have enough. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I can jump over a penguin.
But if you miss and you don't clear it, the
that
horror,
beak.
the horror and the sound.
That penguin.
You ever heard a penguin
penguin's
cry?
in trouble.
This dude knows
No.
he knows a lot about penguins.
Yeah, does. Okay, Dennys, what else you got here for Jesse?
Jason's impressed.
Yeah, impressing me too.
Let's see here. Second question. Which fish do you think would be the best to spank someone with?
Ooh,
You guys were talking spanking earlier.
I like it.
That's a great question. Maybe a marlin.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Heck of a spank.
A nice,
Yeah.
a nice long and thick one.
It's a big one.
Yeah, you use that beak for a handle.
I'm going hog snapper.
Hog snapper.
Yeah.
Can't
Floun-
spell bass without ass. Okay, smack me with that bass ass.
Flounders look like paddles.
Little sheep,
Flounder, yeah.
little sheep head.
Oh yeah.
A snook. It's illegal at
As long
times.
as no one uses a pufferfish.
Oh, yeah.
pufferfish,
Pufferfish would be
yeah.
bad.
Yeah, pufferfish.
Yeah, that'd be
All
bad.
right, Denny's got another one to fire at him here.
Final one. For $1 million, could you wear a turtle shell for a year?
Oh wow. Yeah.
Everywhere you go.
Look, for $1 million, I'd wear a lot of things. So I think I would wear a turtle shell for a year.
Kind of thinking I would too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
I think I would wear a turtle shell just for a bit on the show for a year. You
Yeah.
can't take it off,
Just
bird.
no $1 million needed.
Yeah, for the love of the game,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
I bet you we could talk the loggerhead into doing a promotion like that.
If they could make me a shell, I won't take it off for a year.
Well, so what if they adjoined it so it doesn't come off
100%.
and you'd have to wear it?
I love it.
Well, I think that's the goal. I think
Yeah.
if we're going to do it, you can never take off the shell.
How you
Meaning
wash inside?
the lover you take has to be okay. The fact that you have a shell for a back.
You're a turtle for a year.
Yeah. I would go, my privates would be clean.
How do you poo in that thing?
You gotta, we have to make a little shell hole.
Okay.
I gotta make.
Look
yeah,
out.
the bottom would have to open.
How does the turtle
That's
poo?
a great question.
If he can poo, you can poo.
I think you can drop that thing out of a shell. I think is how he does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a way of doing it. Maybe it stops right before the booty.
I wouldn't even know how to Google how to make a human turtle shell.
No, I'm going to get you one. I'll find you one.
Boy, if this doesn't sound like a bunch of stoners talking, I mean, I don't know what
get a shell
does.
stack.
I mean,
Maybe
wow.
maybe a bunch of multiple different shells. Maybe,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, just for style. Yeah, you got
Look.
your on the town shell and
I like how this guy's still
beach shell.
working. I see you. I
Yeah,
hear
she's
you.
still into it. Denny's, what do you think about Jesse? Is he high or not?
I mean, he sounds super high, right?
I mean,
He
extraordinarily
just sounds
high.
so high to me. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think I have to go. He's
You
high.
think it's a slam dunk? Jesse, are you high or not?
No, sir. Never done it.
He's
No
good.
way.
He's good because he sounded so high to me.
You
my
sounded so high.
Gosh, what a tricky.
Oh
Tricky
man.
person.
I have a lot of stoner friends that I never done it.
Wow.
So
I know how they act.
you're not against it. You just don't do it.
No, I never had a preference for it. I mean, by all means, if you want to do it, do it. But I've never had the.
Yeah,
I
he's
never
a,
had the.
he's a cocaine guy.
urge to do it.
I like the hard stuff.
I love Kane, baby.
I prefer meth.
Yeah, I like winding
Wow.
it up.
We just not
Kudos.
strong
That's
enough.
not strong enough. Very nice. Well, well
Good
done
job.
there, Jesse.
Yeah, you
Fantastic.
got
Yeah,
him.
you did.
Wow.
That doesn't happen often.
That's
okay,
so
that's only
good.
2 losses on the year. Then he's got to ride that over the weekend.
Oh,
That's tough.
man.
That's tough. Oh, we got our Tournament of Awesome that is wrapping up over the weekend. Yesterday, we had a tie between laughter and air conditioning, but laughter pulled away in the end and won by 8 votes over air conditioning.
Dang.
And Vacation had a 20-vote win over Sunshine. So now in the championship this weekend, it's laughter versus Vacation. What is more awesome in this world?
I kind of feel good because I realized I know I lost pizza, I know I lost cheese in there, but
Yeah.
air condition was my idea, and at first people
Yeah.
were really feeling it, and to see a kind of a Cinderella
Final
story
Four, yeah.
go deep like that,
was.
People
Yeah.
love AC.
they do.
Yeah, it was a great choice. So if you want to go vote, go to kvjshow.com. You can also vote off the free 97.9 WRMF app. Final voting is this weekend. We'll have our winner coming up on Monday.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha,
Drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Crazy story here. A woman who now lives in Florida won a $5.25 million federal jury award this week after a doctor used his own sperm to impregnate her in 1977.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
See,
right.
the DNA secrets, they're all coming out with this technology.
Yeah.
They really are, man. I'm not even kidding you. If you Google it, they're averaging, I swear, 3 to 4 stories a month of these cases. DNA bringing people down from the 60s, 70s, 80s. It's great.
If you messed around and did something squirrely back in the day, you got to be so nervous.
Well, some of these murderers, they know that the cops have some kind of DNA. You know they follow the story. And if they haven't knocked on the door yet, you've got to be waking up every morning going, when's my day? When's my number going to be called?
It's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Cheryl Rouzeau and her husband only learned the truth when their now adult daughter, who was conceived via artificial insemination, took a DNA test and found that it was Dr. John Boyd Coates III that was her father.
Wow.
What a horrible story.
The guy is now 80 and retired. He must pay $250,000 in compensatory damages and $5 million in punitive costs.
And he doesn't go to jail for any of this?
He's 80. I don't know if he is.
I don't
And,
give a crap.
I mean, how's he gonna? He's really gonna pay it back?
Am I understanding the story correct? He took his stuff
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
and
he
she
switched
didn't
it
know.
up.
He was
Yeah.
probably the fertility doctor. Instead of getting a sperm donor, he used his own sperm.
Weird, man.
Well, the
Right?
husband. No, what it was a couple, married couple, and so the doctor, the IVF doctor, whatever it is, he took his own sperm and used it instead of the husband's.
Oh, so the husband thought the kid was his,
yeah, biological.
not a sperm donor.
Yeah.
What's the end game on that, you weirdo?
That's just it. That's the twisted thing of like they won't know that that's really my daughter.
Oh
that's
my
secretly my
gosh.
daughter.
And all this time, the husband thought it was his daughter.
Yeah.
See, that's the.
Well, maybe the husband's sperm didn't work.
No, we can't justify this. You got to give a heads up to somebody.
I would imagine that would have been a defense in court, but that's still not going to work. Even if it doesn't work, you can't be like, you know what? I'll give you one that does.
I got some swimmers.
You got to be careful. Smart, evil people. The person's evil, no?
Yeah, it's twisted.
You're right.
29-year-old Iris Rodriguez of Lake Worth Beach, a bit twisted too. She became obsessed with somebody else's husband and then started acting crazy, tried to break up their marriage, but now has been arrested. Rodriguez sent several harassing emails to another woman and her husband. The victim and her husband knew Rodriguez, and in September of last year decided they no longer would contact her. They both told her, Rodriguez, to stop coming by their house and calling them, and they blocked her from their cell phones and social media, but she was not going to be ignored. She continued to text their cell phone, so they both changed their cell phone numbers, and after that, she started to reach out to their extended family on social media. She then sent sexually explicit images to the victim's father and his company website.
Damn, girl.
They believe Rodriguez took the photo off of their cell phone without his permission, and they did not give her consent to share it with anybody. After a lengthy and dramatic investigation, Rodriguez was arrested and charged with cyber stalking and sexual cyber harassment.
Wow.
There's some crazy people out there.
Some dirty, whacked out news today.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. There's a woman who has been charged with attempted murder after she doused a Pensacola Circle K gas station attendant with gas and set him on fire.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Woman was panhandling outside, and they're like, you can't panhandle her. And she's like, yeah. Grabbed a gas can and walked in the store and doused the clerk with the fluid and then threw some lit matches at him.
Holy smokes.
Look, I love me some Circle K, but people get squirrely there. I've seen it happen
Dang.
many a times.
Police
That is
tracked her down and
insane.
arrested her. Yeah, that's crazy.
Is the person okay that got burnt?
There's another person that tried to put out the fire, I think, that got hurt too and got burns.
Okay, such a broad term.
Yeah, not okay.
Are
Not
they,
dead.
Are they dead?
Not
They
dead.
survive, but okay, no.
Yeah. The ringleader of Canada's notorious maple syrup heist now has to pay more than $9 million in fines.
I can see you stealing syrup, Jay Bird.
yeah.
What a crime that. What are you
I know.
here for? I'm part of the syrup heist.
It was 10 years ago, and apparently the operation got away with 9,500 barrels of maple syrup worth around $18 million.
Wow.
It just shows you there's a way to be a criminal in any avenue. I mean, the syrup industry.
A woman in California who was arrested for car theft drove to her court appearance in another stolen car.
I don't think she gets it.
No, they figured it out and took her right back to jail.
That sounds like your wife's grandmother.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
She was
yeah.
always boosting cars.
She was.
I wonder how
Yeah.
long it took them to figure that out. Did she just pull it and go, all right, guys, we got to get her?
Run that tag. Run that tag
Did it
real
take
quick.
a good hour and a half?
Well, my father-in-law was a councilman in Joliet, and so the cops called him, and they're like, hey, we just ran tags on a car that was abandoned in your alley, and we saw your mom getting out of it, and it's stolen. And he's like, Mom, you can't steal cars in my district.
Go a couple counties north.
Yeah,
They know me.
Well, he would have to ship her back to South Chicago. She, oddly enough, had a junkyard attached to the back of her bar, so there's a lot of car parts around.
Classy.
This is a deep dive I'd like to get into. Maybe not on the air. It's a couple beers. I want to know more about
Yeah,
Grandma.
Mexican Queen's grandma, yeah.
What was
There's
her
a lot of
name?
stories.
What was her name?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Meaning he doesn't want to tell you right now.
Yeah.
She's a legend.
She's pretty unreal.
She's Grandma Legend.
Yeah. She's pretty unreal. She was her hands were a little sticky. Girl stole about everything. An early stage clinical trial is looking at treating peanut allergies with fecal microbiota therapy, aka poo.
Oh, boy.
I don't know if I want to take the poo pill.
I'd rather just take the allergy.
I think, you know what, yeah, peanut allergy, I could die, that's fine. Yeah, you keep your poo facial.
I'm going to take the peanut loss.
Yeah, I'm all good. Don't worry about it. A $10 million Powerball double play ticket went unclaimed in Maryland. And the ticket landed on September 27th of last year, and it expired. I mean, you know, as much as the people who miss double your paycheck are sick into their stomach, I mean, imagine losing $10 million.
Oh, my gosh.
That's pretty crazy.
Where the hell is the ticket?
Yeah. Uh-huh. And my daughter Caitlin just texted in. Grandma's name was Carmen. That's right, Grandma Carmen.
Grandma
How could I
Carmen.
forget?
You really didn't remember the name.
No, I really didn't. I was like,
I thought you just
I
didn't
drew-
want to say it.
No,
on
I
the-
drew a blank. I just, it's Friday.
Grandma Carmen, mad respect.
Yeah.
You were bad, but you were good.
I love that you don't remember the
I
name.
never got to meet the woman, so.
Oh, she
unfortunately-
passed before?
Yeah.
You never, not once.
No, not one time I met her. I think maybe that was by design. I think maybe they were trying to shield me.
Were you with the Queen when she passed away?
Yeah. mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you remember all that?
Yeah. So I think her like of gringos was a little hit or miss.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't like white guys.
Don't know if she'd have liked the gringo or not. Yeah, I don't know. So for whatever reasons, I
I
never
wish you
got
had
the chance.
at least one encounter.
Yeah, I only got to see the photos. All I know her from is that photo where she's in the sombrero on stage at her bar, and she's got the pistol in one hand and a bottle of tequila in the other.
When
Damn.
you and the Queen got together, how long was it until she passed away?
It was several years.
Okay.
Several years, yeah. So it was a while, maybe 10. So
But she didn't like white guys.
I'm not sure how she felt about
Well,
that.
That's awesome.
Kevin doesn't look that white.
Kevin's the whitest guy I've ever met.
You might be the whitest guy now.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Kevin's translucent.
Yeah, she's the one that took Kim's brother when he was 1 year old and shipped him off to Mexico. She took him down to Mexico, to Juarez, and then came back without him.
How
they're
did you get
His
back?
parents are like, wait,
They-
where is he?
My mother-in-law had to jump on a bus and go to Mexico to pick up her infant. She said that she's like, oh no, he said he wanted to stay. And they're like, he's one, he doesn't talk.
Oh my gosh.
No, mijo, he's good. He going to stay.
Oh, she's a legend, dude.
That's a whole podcast. That's
yeah.
podcast
Yeah,
worthy. It's just one whole session.
Maybe I can get the Mexican Queen in here. We can tell some Grandma Carmen
Oh,
stories.
I would
'cause-
love to get some fresh stories.
Because you know there's stories that you don't even know about.
Totally.
Oh, they're unreal. Yeah, maybe get her dad in here too.
Are all of our grandparents crazy?
I think everybody's a little crazy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think you're
that's what makes
right.
life so exciting, right? Makes it all fun. All right, well, let's see. He's going to be on the clock here in a couple minutes. Supposedly, we had somebody texting us claiming to be Christian Wilkins, defensive lineman for the Dolphins.
I mean, he said after 9.
Sometime after 9, so I guess we can keep our Christian Wilkins eyes out here.
The game
anytime.
clock is on.
Yeah, all right, we'll see. Are we getting a visit from Christian Wilkins, or are we getting catfished on April Fool's Day?
When do you call it? After the podcast?
I think by the time the podcast, I'll give it 10 minutes into the podcast today.
I love it.
And then be like, it's just not happening. Let's enjoy the wings and beer.
Okay.
That's right. Party on, baby. Well, today is Friday, April 1st, April Fool's Day. So beware.
People are like amateur tricksters out
Yeah.
there running rampant.
Oh, look at me. Yeah.
I can't believe it. 3 of my friends are pregnant today. It's crazy. And no one's expecting it to be a joke.
One of them is Suits.
Well, here's how it breaks down. 45% of Americans think that April Fool's Day pranks are amusing. 47% say that they're annoying. So more people dislike them than like them.
It all depends on what the prank is. I mean,
Yeah.
if we're going through the motions and I'm pregnant, oh, look at me. We've been to the puppet show. We've seen those strings.
It's to the point now they've just got to be really good.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much where we are.
You have to feel like maybe you're getting, I'm getting murdered. Nope, gotcha. It's just a joke.
Yeah. So,
Content
Yeah.
is king.
So we've probably got our own little April Fool's Day joke that is going on here. We started getting text messages from somebody claiming to be a Miami Dolphins player, Christian Wilkins. It was from the area code where his hometown was, I had thought, when I did an area code search. Somebody else from Massachusetts said, oh, no, it's a different area code, so I don't know. The one thing that really had me fall out on this, though, was he had finally sent a photo, said, oh, you don't believe I'm going to be there? Here's a selfie. And I went and checked, and it was a still shot from a video the real Christian Wilkins had posted on his Instagram. I'm like, okay.
And let's be honest, NFL players are not thirsty to get on and talk to a bunch of...
Yeah.
Nothing against us.
Right, but
I love what we
that
do,
just doesn't
but
happen.
they're not.
Yeah, that's all I'm like, yeah. They're like,
He's cooler than thirsty.
Well,
He's
they're like-
cooler than that.
yes. They're like, I do a ton of media. This is a part of my job, and I don't necessarily love it. So,
I mean,
I'm not going to ask to do extra.
I think we're awesome, but are we that awesome?
I think you know.
I said sometime between 9 and 10, so we'll see.
It's 9:10 right now. Will he come barreling through here? I would be so tickled pink.
We got a Dolphins party. We have 7 balloons and some food that's coming in an hour and a half.
We're all dressed in Dolphins gear. Even
Yeah.
Dennys has a Dolphins beanie on.
Kevin's got a Marlins shirt, but still, they get the Miami vibe. Let's get the Miami vibe.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Okay, so the clock is on. We'll see. Said sometime after 9, so it could be any time from now. And then I think about by 10:30, we'll call it.
I got some cold drinks, adult drinks
Yeah,
for
we're
you.
gonna have fun regardless.
For the podcast.
Did he send you that text? Hey, I'm on my way.
Nah.
Because, sometimes when you're on your way to see your friend, you'll text him, on my way.
I
Yeah.
think the catfisher knows the game's up.
I remember when Steve-O texted that to me. Hey, Bird, I'm on my way. It doesn't happen that way, Virginia.
Yeah. Angie said, yeah, Kevin wore a Marlin shirt to a Dolphins party. You know what? All my Dolphin shirts, I realized, is when I was Big Kev. And so I'm swimming in them now. So I've got a couple Marlin shirts, but I gotta get us some Dolphins gear.
It's not a good look when you have that. It makes you look frumpy when a shirt's so big
Yeah.
and it kind of drapes over your
Right.
body.
I could have brought you a Dolphin shirt, cupcake.
You got it in a medium, Virginia?
I do.
Okay, that's what I needed. Yeah.
I had several Dolphin shirts. I
Okay.
should have brought them all.
I can draw a sweet ass dolphin on your face.
Yeah. That's a win.
Really?
It will not look like a dolphin.
It will not.
It's gonna look like
It's
a
going to look
piranha.
like a penis. There's no doubt. Yeah.
Oh, we tell you we're drawing a dolphin and we draw a giant
Yeah,
penis.
that's all it'll be. Yeah.
That's a great
That's
April
what
Fool's
I need
joke.
on my face. Yeah. Yeah. After those photos from Pride Fest, that's all I need. Sure. He said, he's going to be in Miami Beach this weekend, no doubt. Talking about today being April Fool's Day and South Florida being so known for scams. Yesterday, we were talking about that one voice scam where people use the voice inflection box to make it sound like somebody else, and then they call that person and say, hey, someone's going to kill me if you don't send all this money to this number, and you're like, it's crazy.
Somebody's going to kill me if you don't get Apple iTunes gift cards.
Yeah, it could be
What?
but it would be the voice of your wife or your
Right.
husband or your daughter.
And
that
make sure
one
you
guy
throw in
got.
a $100 Chipotle.
Yeah, it would be something like that to throw them off. Yeah. And 10 boxes of Steakums. You're like, what?
What?
Yeah. Well, they've kind of looked at that. Remember the Paycheck Protection Program they had, the PPP?
Yes.
Yeah, the whole thing that went down during the pandemic. Go figure, some of the biggest scams that happen with that happen here in Florida. Experts say that as much as $80 to $800 billion of the taxpayer money intended to help those harmed by the coronavirus pandemic was handed out to fraudsters.
Wow.
80 billion of the 800. That's crazy.
They are looking into it, and I think people
Yeah.
are getting popped right and left.
They're starting to get some of them, yeah, but they say most of the losses are considered to be unrecoverable at this point. They're calling it the largest fraud in U.S. history, and Juan Gonzalez, who's the U.S. attorney in the Southern District of Florida in Miami, he said he's never seen so much stolen so quickly. Some of the people they got was a 29-year-old David Hines of Miami. He got $3.9 million in his PPP loan. He used it to buy a $318,000 Lamborghini.
Wow.
Dang.
Then he spent it on luxury hotels, jewelry, clothing, and dating sites.
Dating site? Oh,
Dating
he's going,
sites.
he's going VIP with the dating site.
For 6 months, he was pimp.
Yeah.
He was doing the best stuff you could do on a dating site.
He went big.
In another Florida case, prosecutors have charged a man who they say used proceeds from a $7.2 million emergency loan to buy a 12,500 square foot mansion,
Wow.
a Lincoln Navigator, a Maserati, and a Mercedes. Wow. That's crazy. And there was somebody in Miami, a man and a woman, they claimed they were operating farms with many employees out of a small single family home in the middle of Hialeah. What? Oh, you know those sprawling Hialeah farms. That's crazy. So far, 178 people nationwide have been convicted in PPP fraud cases. That's crazy.
I wonder how many investigators they have working on that. Because 178 seems like a low number to be busted.
Yeah.
Not when you have so much fraud.
Yeah, they think they'll get anywhere from 2 to 20,000, but they say that is a small fraction of the fraud that has happened. They said basically just people rob the government like crazy.
Dang.
And they can't catch up with any of them. So crazy stuff. So there you go. That's a nice little prank. Well, somebody here want to know, do they have a right to be upset? It says here there was a big party for a coworker's birthday last night, and I didn't know about it until I heard everybody talking about it today.
Oh.
I asked why I wasn't invited, and they said, well, it was on Facebook Messenger on the chain. You should have known all about it. Well, I didn't check those messages on Facebook. I'm afraid of getting a virus if I click on something. Is a message or invite through Facebook a legit way to communicate, or do I have a right to be upset?
Well, if people went
They invited you
to the party on, yeah, you're kind of being dramatic.
Yeah, you need to go check your Facebook Messenger. If they invited you on Facebook Messenger, that's a totally legitimate place to post a thread. You just didn't see it because you didn't look at
I'm
it.
kind of starting to see why you do get the text invite.
Yeah, you're kind of annoying.
I'm just
They said, I would think at least one person would have mentioned it before if they weren't trying to purposely leave me out.
Dude, not everyone's out to get you.
No, not everybody cares about your whereabouts.
Look, sometimes social media invite, you're getting everybody so no one's going to be left out. That's why you're doing it.
It makes it easier on the person inviting.
Yeah.
That they don't have to send, individual text messages. On Facebook, it's easy.
Now, if you got no message and everyone's getting turned and you see pictures of people doing limbo and it's the best time ever and there's nothing, yeah, then you ask some questions, but you got an invite.
Right. You got an invite.
Okay. Well, something else about social media. Yesterday, I was telling you about how 25% of pet owners have created social media accounts for their pets. We asked if you had one of these accounts to send us, and we would follow, and we did. We followed so many accounts yesterday. People that sent us messages. It was really kind of cool to see. And the one that we said we like the most, we would go on ahead and promote here on the show. And so that you can get a lot of following, and we'll also go on ahead and post it up on our social media, whatever the account is. And the one that I found that I really love the most, which I thought was really just fascinating to watch and a really good story, it is Kona the Cart Dog on TikTok and Instagram. And it is a dog you can see here that is handicapped. It doesn't have use of his back legs. And if you're watching KVJ TV, you can see some of the TikTok videos they have. Kona has a cart that holds up his back end, and
cute.
And he runs with his front legs, and you can see him there prancing through the beach with his cart.
I love it so much.
Aw, Kona.
And Kona's
so
got a great spirit too. Look how jovial Kona is.
Yeah, Kona's a great follow. So if you're on TikTok or Instagram, we're going to post that up so you can easily follow. It's at Kona, Kona, the Cart Dog.
That looks like Juno Beach right there.
It could be.
Get it, Kona.
Yeah, could be. It's just really cute. I was just watching and all these, and there you can see Kona even going there along with a bike.
I'm going to dork out if I'm on Juno Beach and I see Kona. I'm like, Kona.
Kona.
Can I get that selfie?
Kona needs to have a ton of followers because it's really cool. Already 21.6 thousand.
Yeah, I mean,
on TikTok.
It wins. The dog doesn't have legs, and then it's running. It's beautiful. It's energetic.
That's how you do it. So that's your follow of the day.
Aww.
If you love animals on social media, check it out. Okay, so I got to tell you, this goes back a couple of months. It was when the Dolphins, they had some issues. They fired their coach, and I come in here one day. I was not happy. I was just, we'd done the rebuild. I was venting. And I got a text from somebody saying, hey, don't talk about my Dolphins like that. And I was like, look, I'm just venting. He's like, I'm like, hey, it's the way us Dolphins fans feel. I'm like, you can probably relate. He's like, well, I'm not just a fan, I'm on the team. I'm like, all right. Because we get all kinds of text messages. I'm like, so I started looking at this and looking into it, and we've had this dialogue going on saying I'm a big fan of the show. I want to come in sometime. I'm like, sure, whatever, Dolphins player. I'm like, by the way, who are you? And he's like, Christian Wilkins, which Christian Wilkins is a first-round draft pick from 2019.
He's a big deal.
Everybody fell in love with him right away because when he was drafted, Roger Goodell, he comes up and he just picks him up and just bear hugs. I mean, this is the dream for so many people. This is like you've made it. You now got generational wealth that you're set up. And he's just a fun-loving dude, too. His social media is really cool. So I'm like, all right, that would be awesome. Like, if Christian Wilkins listened to KVJ, I'd be like, that'd be phenomenal.
That alone is just cool. Like, all right, we got Dolphins players listening. This is awesome.
And
it gives us street cred.
And then last week, he's like, oh, I want to come in sometime next week. I'm like, okay, great. And so I hear from the same person on Monday. And it's, from an area code that is the same area where Christian Wilkins grew up in high school. And it says, I'm going to come in on Friday. I'm like, guys, I think Christian Wilkins is coming on Friday. People are like, do you know what Friday is? Like, it's April Fool's. That's right. Dang it.
And we didn't even know that. We found that out, by the way, live on the air. Oh, yeah, it's April Fool's.
Yeah. And then it's like, no, really, here, I'll send you a selfie. And then, I got a text message of Christian Wilkins. It was him, but it was a still shot from a video on his Instagram. I'm like, all right, catfish. I'm like, you got to get up a little bit earlier to try to catfish the old Kev. I've been catfished many times, and I know this is fake. So he's like, no, trust me, you're going to see. Sometime after 9 a.m. on Friday, I'm going to be there. I'm going to pop in. I'm like, okay. Dennys tells me there is somebody here claiming to be Christian Wilkins.
There is a ruckus in the hallway. I'm hearing talk of a Porsche pulled up out front. They're
going to a lot of great effort. I love it.
An entourage got out of the Porsche and they're in the hall.
But is this real? Is it really him, or is this a fake?
No, I've never met Christian Wilkins in person, so I'm going to have to only go on just what I've seen on TV and on social media like anybody else who's a fan.
Suit said it's him.
But the fact that we have somebody here is amazing. I'm so excited.
Okay.
I'm recording and I'm just waiting for someone to walk through the door.
Well, Christian Wilkins is 6'4",
okay,
310 pounds.
Okay.
So that's the first thing. We got to have somebody walking in here. It's
eyeballed
around 6'4".
If I lay on my stomach and if he stands on my butt, I'm able to weigh him.
He is. He's like a human scale.
Really?
Yeah.
So you could weigh this.
I will know
supposed Christian Wilkins.
I'll know this is the real Wilkinson. Yeah, because I will know by the weight on my butt.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and bring in our supposed Dolphins player here. Are we getting catfished or not?
Hey, how you guys doing?
How's it going? How are you,
What'd
my
you
friend?
bring?
KVJ, yeah!
No.
No way.
Freaking way. I'm like,
ladies first.
the first guy walked in, I'm like, that's not Christian.
So nice to meet
No.
you.
Hey, what's up?
Oh my gosh. I can't believe this is
There's
real.
no way, dude.
KVJ.
Oh, there's
Wait,
no
so
way.
are you catfishing me by wearing the Marlin stuff, or what's the deal?
I'm like,
What's your friends get?
Disrespectful.
no way he's showing up.
I
got
cannot
dressed
believe
today. I'm like,
this.
don't even bother.
We thought we were getting
In
catfish.
the flesh.
Oh
No,
my
this is real.
gosh.
It's awesome to meet you guys.
This is so cool.
There's no way this is happening. There's no way. I put it all the way down to 10%. I'm like, there's
You at
0.
1%. You guys say
1%.
1%. Don't try to say
1%.
10% now.
Oh my gosh, grab that mic. I
yeah,
can't.
you got him.
This may be one of the greatest surprises of my whole career. I'm like, there's no way this is him.
You need
this can't be
snacks, food?
happening.
Would you need anything?
I'm good right now.
Okay.
I'm here for the vibes. It's Friday.
Yes,
It's always
it's
party, so
Friday.
let's do
I
it.
did this for you.
It's a lot, but
Oh, he's got
But
on
it's
the
a
chewy.
vibe.
Honestly, I can't. I am stunned right now. I don't even know what to say. This is so
Hey, you
unbelievably
made our
awesome.
day.
You tickled pink over there.
Dude, oh
I
my god.
am.
Watch out, this guy.
It's got an entourage.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this
he's
is
a
so
charmer, this guy. Look out for him,
You
Virginia.
made the people that listen to the show so happy right now.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, my
Yeah.
I'm really happy right now because I'm truly a big fan of the show.
That is
So
awesome.
Outta
there's a
here.
story that goes all with this, and I can share with you guys. And,
Tell us,
you know,
yeah.
Yeah, I gotta hear this. What? Tell me the story.
Well, no, I'm actually a big fan of the show. Like I was saying,
Yeah.
like you guys are a big part of like my daily routine. To be
No
quite honest.
way.
So typically, like I train early in the morning. So
Yeah.
like you guys are the only thing on at like 5 in the morning,
Yeah.
6 in the
Yeah.
morning, and
Yeah.
so like when I first got on the team a couple years ago, like,
Yeah.
just a random state 97. I'm like, all right, I'm not thinking of it, nothing of it. And just as I'm driving to work, I'm hearing you guys more and more like, oh, these people are like pretty funny. Like they got it going on a little
That's
bit. And so
cool.
like you guys have been like a little bit of like therapy for me every morning, just like, you know, because I got a lot going on throughout
Yeah.
the day
Yeah,
and a
you
lot
do.
going on in my mind. So you guys are kind
Pressure.
of just like senseless, like variety and just like funny stuff I can
Yeah.
listen to on the way into work. So it's
That's so
been awesome.
awesome.
And then, you know, sometimes late night, driving home at 6 p.m. I listen to the replay, and yeah, I'm a
Outta
big fan of
here.
the show. Like,
I can't. I honestly.
I know.
Nothing is. I feel like it was kicked in the face with a donkey.
I know.
I can't even
Catfish
believe
so
this.
much.
no, I
man.
know,
It's
and
been
that's
so many
why,
losses.
and that's why I had to play into it because
You
you guys.
did.
So this is like,
Okay, all right. So tell me
Yeah.
because you said you're like, oh,
Let's
okay, here
talk.
to show you. Yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
you text that photo of you and you're like,
Yes.
hey, here's a selfie. So I looked at it, I'm like going, okay. There's a video of you putting a fire pit in your backyard, and I'm
Yeah.
like going, that's from that video. I mean,
Right.
anybody could easily have done that. So
Absolutely.
Tell me the strategy on that, because that threw me off.
So originally, like, so when I texted it, like, I kind of just, you know, you guys talk about funny stuff. You guys are always asking for input or whatever. So like
Yeah.
one day I was like, all right, I'm gonna text in. This was a while back.
Oh, I know. You were
And
talking
then-
about Grimsley. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way Christian
I'm
Wilkins.
KVJ Nation through and through. Like I'm
There's no
truly.
way Christian Wilkins will watch Grimsley. And then I started
So-
looking back, I'm like, gosh, how would I not get? I'm such a moron. Why did I
Yeah.
even fall for this?
So that was the thing. So when I text, you actually replied back to
Yeah.
my text, and I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
like he actually replied, and I'm like, that was my chance, because like, you know, I kind of shot my shot there. I always wanted to like at least
Oh,
meet
yeah.
you guys, and actually when you were out at training camp like this past, I remember you saying it on the radio
Oh,
that you were
yeah.
coming out to training camp.
Yeah.
So I was trying to ask people like, is there any way like you could find Kevin for me? He's gonna be here. I wanted to meet you then.
No way.
But that
Oh,
didn't work
my
out with
gosh.
COVID and everything.
Yeah.
So
right.
yeah, so when you replied to my message, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go with this. Like, no, I'm really like, you know, I really want to get on the show, and you invited me on the show. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely, I'll be
Yeah,
there.
come on,
And-
anytime.
yeah, and then so I'm a little bit of a jokester. So once I heard
Yeah,
y'all
you
talking
are.
about, oh, we're getting catfished, all this and all that, and I'm like, let me have a little bit of fun with
you
this.
did.
You know,
told
and so
you that
like,
yesterday,
yeah, and then
Kevin.
Virginia mentioned it. I was like, she
Yeah.
finally got smart and and called it out. So I was like, you know, I'm a bit of a jokester too.
Yeah.
So
It's a
when you did your
genius
research,
move.
I thought you were gonna see that. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
oh, I guess he didn't catch on. So it was perfect for me to have a little fun with it. So.
Oh
We
man.
don't
oh,
want
man.
to. We kind of loved how it
Yeah,
was going.
I
Yeah.
liked it because I could have been like, hey, you got to FaceTime me or send me a photo with how many fingers up.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
we
like,
didn't
I didn't
want
want
that.
that.
No.
And you threw me.
that's
I'm
right.
like 90% sure this is Christian Wilkins, and then yeah, I got down to 1%. I'm like, there's no way he's coming in, and even getting ready today, I'm like, yeah, we'll do
Doing
it.
Yeah.
I'm really shocked. I thought I'm getting a party today,
Yeah.
and that is it.
Yeah, Okay, all right. So wow, it really happened. Christian Wilkins is here. I could not be more happy. We got so much stuff to do. You're going to stick around for the after the show a little bit. Christian Wilkins is here.
I love it.
If you don't believe it, just go to KVJ TV on YouTube and see he is in our studio right now. I can't even believe he's here. I can't even believe he's here. Christian Wilkins from the Miami Dolphins. It wasn't a catfish. It was legitimately him. He's a KVJ Nationer. And he loves chicken wings. He said that's his favorite food.
Me
which
too.
I'm like, yeah. Do you have a couple favorite places for the wings that you found that you love, Christian?
So, am
What do you think?
pay for this?
Yeah. No,
You gotta do a live spot.
Well, I'm still looking.
Yeah.
Like back home, we
Yeah.
have a lot of really good wing spots where I'm from.
Massachusetts.
yes,
Yeah, okay,
Springfield.
really? There's wings right there, huh?
Yeah, so there's a lot of good places there. But here I'm still searching, finding the right place.
Okay.
There's like a place called Wings and Things where I live.
Yeah,
so
Wings
not
and
too far,
Things.
so it's not too bad.
Yeah, we'll set you up. We got a couple suggestions.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in fact,
I'm a little further though. It was a little bit of a hike up here today.
It was,
yeah.
I figured that when you saw the address, I'm like, he's definitely not coming now after he sees the address.
It's just nice to win one.
You know what? Yeah, people are like, this might be the best thing that ever happened to you guys. I'm like, yeah, it might be. It's crazy.
It feels like Christmas.
There are so many text messages coming in, be like, oh my gosh, he is without a doubt my favorite Dolphins player. Because, dude, just not only one are you just fantastic in anchoring that defensive line, but you're just a awesome dude.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
And I mean, I remember when you first got drafted out there in 2019 and your exuberance and picking up the commissioner, and they're like, okay, this is going to be a good dude.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It was an exciting time. Yeah.
They made you one of the key players on Instagram that they have little icons for. Not everybody gets that.
Yeah. That is
You've
true.
got an icon of
Yeah.
yourself on Instagram dancing.
Well, we were already making posts because we didn't think you were coming. Virginia had a post ready to go with the fake you in there moving around. He showed up. He came.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna be a little bit more of a jerk. Can I say that on the radio? Jerk?
Yeah.
So I was
yeah.
gonna be a little more of a jerk and like
Yeah.
make you wait till the end when you were doing your thing, like your final.
Thought for
Thought,
the
yeah.
So I was gonna make you guys sweat it out just a little bit more, and then on my way here, I'm listening to the radio. Like, all right, we give them 10 minutes into the after the show podcast. I was like, because again, like. I like playing that game within the game.
it was good.
I
He's a
essentially do
player.
it for a living. Is playing the game within the game.
Oh,
so
yeah.
having a little
Love it.
fun, little cat and mouse.
Sweet Dennys comes in here because we don't know what's going on. He goes,
Yeah.
guys, so
Dennys doesn't know anything about sports.
Yeah.
So, I think he might be here, but I'm not sure.
Looks like he could play football.
And we're like,
but-
are we sure? Maybe he's a crazy person trying to come in here.
Yeah.
That's all I
you
thought.
got your, just in case it was a crazy
I do. I got
person.
my taser
Okay,
and my
cool.
blade.
Just
Always.
Yeah, she's always passing. She's ready to go. Well, I just want to ask you, for everybody who's listening to the radio show before we wrap this up, man, oh man, the Dolphins have made some moves in the offseason. Like, is there an energy? Because I know Fins Nation, man, is very excited about this upcoming season. Is it kind of the same vibe within the whole team? Were you guys all chatting and talking? I mean, does everybody feel as good about this coming season on the team?
I would say, like, it's been pretty cool. Like, obviously, we've done a lot of things. You know, there's always excitement with a new coach.
Picking up Tyreek Hill.
Picking up Tyreek and a lot of other guys that we got with throughout free agency and things like that.
Yeah.
So it's always exciting. And you can definitely feel the energy around, like, Miami a little bit. Like,
Oh, yeah,
you
no
know, just
doubt.
everybody's talking about it. You're going out different places. People are seeing you. They're like, oh,
Which
my
that's
gosh.
great.
Like,
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
It's
so it's
good.
fun. And hopefully, you know, we'll get a lot more support this year, and people, you know, we can put a product out there on the field that, you know, people can get behind.
Well,
So,
I'm telling you, we're getting KVJ Nation behind you. Everybody's got to
Yeah,
go buy a
absolutely.
Christian Wilkins jersey.
Everybody.
Yeah, and get all set for that. So I
Yeah,
guess
I got to
there's-
get you a shirt or something.
I know.
Too, I'm calling you
I
out.
am going out
call
this
him out.
weekend.
Call him out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call him
no,
out
you're
about that Marlins baseball.
I started to call him out, and I'm like, he's not coming. I'm not going to ride in and Kevin that hard because we'll just have a party. It'll be a Miami party. It'll be fun.
I was going out. I'm like, you know what? I got to make sure I got a Christian Wilkins jersey on. I'm going to be all in. And then I'm like, dude, come on, man. He's not showing up.
You got him.
The guy
Did you-
played his cards.
Did you deliberately kind of plan it for April Fools to mess
No,
with
it
us?
just so happened. And it's funny because I'm really like, usually I would think of things like that ahead and whatnot, but it was just like how it happened. Again, like last Friday, I think you guys were kind of having a good, you guys do your own little party on Fridays anyway. So I was like, I want to come on a day where it's fun. I got some time. I can hang around.
Friday's the best.
You know, So I was like, that'll be a good day to come. And just how my schedule worked, I was like, all right, I got some time. So.
Okay, well, Christian, he's got some gifts that we're going to do on the After the Show podcast. I mean, the guy came with gifts. Can you believe this, Virginia?
I'm so excited.
And I told him during commercial break, and I think I'm kind of harassing him about the grilled cheese, but grilled cheese with the tater tots, you got to try. It's so delicious.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, you got that, Crazy Horse got us some food. So we
Crazy
got,
Horse!
The party came through. I mean, Christian Wilkins is here. I just unbelievable. This is too much.
It's a win.
It's too much. It is a win. All right, so we got a few Feel Good Fridays I wanted to get to here for the good people before we get out of here. Some wins. I know, obviously, my Feel Good Fridays. Christian Wilkins is here.
Yeah.
Greg from Wellington, he said, I recommended my friend Irma for Double Your Paycheck, and she won.
Nice.
Congratulations.
That's big money.
We also got Loggers Run Middle School Theater Academy in Boca. Tonight, tomorrow, there are 3 performances of Wizard of Oz is going on, West Boca High.
Well, darling,
working so hard.
I
Yeah.
love the theater.
You do. You love kid theater.
Is it weird if a guy shows up to a high school theater? I got no kids here, but
Dressed like a Dolphins cheerleader? No.
Yeah.
Nah, you don't look like a predator at all.
Also, we got Deanna. She's been working as a nurse in Maryland, finally getting to come to South Florida. And Barbara, who's very appreciative of Virginia. You sent her a New Orleans list. She's going there for the Final Four.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, New Orleans is going to be rocking for the
Yeah.
Final Four. That's awesome.
So there you go. A couple of Feel Good Fridays. All right, Bird, if you would, wrap it all up today with your thoughts.
well, I'm tickled pink about the moment. I think this quote says it all.
Okay.
The great thing about new friends is that they bring a new energy to your soul.
Amen.
Ah, yeah.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.